nothing. Check, check, check. Oh, yeah, okay. See? You can see the lights light up. Check, check.
Check, check.
Oh, wait. I bet he just said it's on. We can't hear each other.
Line, make it 3rd down and 10.
Okay, Cody's going to talk and see if the levels do.
Check.
And Craig says he can hear us on the live stream. But we just can't hear each other on our headsets. Which that's fine. What? Nobody's talking. I do have us unmuted.
Pass complete to Ramsey. Out to the 13-yard line. That's good for a Bobcat first down.
That's all I said, but we just can't hear each other. Right now. No, we can't hear ourselves at all through the headset.
You got your levels turned up?
Handoff goes to McKnight. Goes out of bounds right around the 20-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3.
Put the
Brown
headphones
Butler
on.
makes the tackle in the backfield.
All right.
To the 19-yard line. 3rd down.
But we can't hear each other.
Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check. What's that? Say it again. Oh yeah, I had the headsets on. But Cody, you're gonna have to do the checking while I talk.
All right.
I can't. So I pushed all those buttons in, nothing happened.
Yeah, but you're still not getting any levels.
I know. But now I was getting levels. Cody's not.
Check.
No, now he is. Say it again.
Check, check.
Barely though, barely. We we didn't get to the crowd, Mike. We went to hook this all up and couldn't get no audio, so we've been on this. And nothing makes sense. It's all hooked up the way it should be. Like, I mean, we're hooked up into these boxes. The headset is.
Pass is complete to Nathan McKnight.
Setup is hooked up
Out to the 48-yard line, first down.
I agree. Yes. There's something in this that's not right. No doubt about that.
Got a flag on the play.
Say that again. He said mute the audio on the tablet while because that way people's not hearing.
Demons.
All right, here we go. Are we live?
We're live.
Cody, we're finally live.
Let's go.
You folks, thanks for joining us, man. We're setting up outside behind the Bridge Creek fans in front of the press box, and it's misting. So it was a chore to get this going, but we got the audio going, and man, we got a game. It's week 0, Duncan at Bridge Creek, and Bridge Creek is threatening already, Cody.
Yeah, Duncan got a great kickoff return by Sawyer Rice down to around the 20-yard line. Duncan ended up turning the ball over on an interception. Now Bridge Creek is threatening, and they're putting together quite the drive right now.
Yeah, the way this game started off, it looked like Duncan was going to go in for the first easy score, and right off the bat it was an interception into the end zone. And since then, Bridge Creek has gained some momentum moving down the field, and Duncan defense is going to have to rise up here at first down and 10 on the 14 and try to get a stop, at least force a field goal attempt. Here's the snap. Here's a handoff to the outside. Spin. Trying to get out of that. Duncan does a good job of stopping him for a minimal gain.
Yeah, good job by number 6, Bladen Harper. Comes up, makes the tackle for no gain. So good job, Bladen Harper.
We're a little late getting on the air, so we apologize for that. We'll get you all the information on who's starting and all that stuff later on. But right now, we're just glad to be on air. We're glad to be with you. This is week 0, Duncan Demons' first game of the season, and this is going to be a good game. We can already tell. Big quarterback there for Bridge Creek. Takes the snap, looking to hand off, looks the counter, switches good inside, and it looked like Billy McClinton was there for the tackle.
Yeah, Billy McClinton, Zion Butler. Number 23, Cord Brown. Welcome to the team, Cord. He's a transfer that moved in this year. I think he's a football player, wrestler, and baseball player, so we're glad to have Cord on the team.
We seen Cord play some in the scrimmage last week against Ardmore, and he did some really good things.
Yeah.
Scored a touchdown, and they're really excited. Coach Terry and the guys here, they're very excited about Brown being on the team. I'm Rob Harvey along with Cody Wade. We want to introduce ourselves, and we have a new member to the team this year. Craig Lovett's helping us out with all the IT stuff and all the computer stuff, so we want to thank him. And it was tough getting everything set up here outside.
Yeah.
Got cords running everywhere, but we're so glad we can bring you another season of Duncan Demon football. And it's on right now. We got a second down coming up. Ball's on the 14. 4:49 left in this first quarter. Looking to throw. Got some pressure coming in the backfield. Throw one to the end zone. Goes up, and it looks like he's going to come down with it. No, incomplete. Incomplete pass. He did not control it. That could have been Boston White too, Cody, coming in and jarring that thing loose.
No, yeah, Boston White, he had his back to the ball, but he did a great job of getting his hands up. I'm going to assume he knocked the ball loose there, so good job by Boston on defending that pass there in the end zone.
The receiver got behind the defense, but Boston was there, and that's what you want to do. You don't give up on the play.
Yep.
You keep following it. Get them hands up, get them hands in there, and that's exactly what Boston done. This is going to bring up a 4th down and 11. Ball's on the 15 here. Bridge Creek Bobcats threatening to score. Early in this game, after getting an interception way back on the other end of the field, in the end zone actually, here comes the snap. Quarterback got some pressure over the middle of the field, not
good
close
job.
enough for a first down. Demons close in. Crew Badowski and the other guys just get around him and stop him for a very minimal gain. That'll bring up, that was 4th down. That's a turnover on downs, isn't it, Cody?
Yeah.
Be short of the first down. It's going to be a turnover on down.
Oh, there we go.
So it's Duncan's ball. Good job by the Demons there, making the stop there in the red zone. They're going to get the ball back now, and we'll see what Sawyer Rice and this offense can do. And it's going to be exciting, Rob. We got a lot of returning starters this year. Graduated just 5 seniors last year, so this team is they're coming back strong. They're deep. So it's going to be exciting this year with all these returning starters.
Got I think it's 17. Did I count right? Did I count that right? 17 seniors on this team
Wow.
this year. High snap. Sawyer gets it over to Tavion, straight up the middle. Tavion with a big gain all the way out to the 17.
Yeah, Tavion gets the handoff. He just hits that burst and gets about a 6-7 yard gain here. So it's going to be second and short.
Second down and 4.
Tavion with another carry, and looks like the flag is going to go
Yeah.
false start. This is another thing that we're going to have to work through early in this season with this offensive line, kind of
Yeah.
put together a little bit. You got the guys up front, Bryson Poindexter, Cord Byerly, Corbin Wade, Jacob Kahn, and Cade Morris. You know, it takes a little while for the linemen to gel together, and sometimes you got to get rid of get these false starts out of the way early. But that was a crucial one. You're on your side of the field. It's going to bring up a second down, and here comes Tavion up the middle, out to the side. First down the sideline. Tavion Holland still going all the way down to the 40. Still in bounds. Tavion Holland going down the sideline. Looks like nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Duncan Demons.
Yeah, and that's going to be about an 88-yard touchdown run. And the way he balanced there over on the Demons sideline was just very impressive. Broke several tackles, tippy-toed that sideline, took it to the house, and there you see the speed that Tavion Holland brings to this offense.
That's one you definitely want to go back and watch on the live stream afterwards. I know I'll go back and watch it because he bounced to the outside, and it looked like he was going to go out of bounds, and all of a sudden he just took off, leading the pack. Hey, there wasn't a guy on Bridge Creek that was going to hang with him.
No.
I mean, he was leaving everybody behind.
Yeah, once he got down that sideline, he separated from everybody. And our kicker this year is number 38, Isaac Salazar. He's going to come in and kick this extra point here for the Demons.
Yeah, that's a way to answer right there. You know, you get the interception, or you give the interception. They go on the long drive. You hold. Defense comes up strong on fourth down, and then just 2 plays later, you're sitting down there with the touchdown, about to go for the extra point.
Yeah.
Who's kicking this year? Who's kicking extra points
for us? Isaac
Salazar,
yeah.
Isaac Salazar. That's a soccer player right there. Yep. We know Isaac. We called the games this year, or last year, excuse me, the soccer games. His brother, Isaac and Sebastian, both big part of the soccer game. And it seems like Duncan has done this the last few years. You go out on the soccer field, you get your field goal kicker.
Yeah, why not, man?
Absolutely. These guys have phenomenal legs. Here's the extra point. Salazar's extra point is good. On the road, Demons take the lead 7-0. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more Duncan Demon football.
3:36 remaining in the
All right, we're back to Duncan Demon football, brought to you by Sparklight, and the Demons just went 2 plays, 87 yards for the first touchdown of the game. Tavion Holland broke free and scored that touchdown, 2 plays, and that puts the Demons up 7-0 here on the road at Bridge Creek. And I didn't see, Cody, we were messing with something here on the computer. Was there a penalty on the extra point?
Man, I don't know.
We're kicking from the 25.
I did not see anything.
This is going to be received at the 30. Bridge Creek's going to have good field position. Demons do a good job of getting down there and stopping him around the 45. Pretty chippy game so far. I mean, you could see the tension after Duncan got after Bridge Creek got the interception.
Yeah.
they started feeling really good about themselves. They went on a drive, so you can see this was a 13-12 win for the Demons last year.
Yeah.
This was no easy matchup. So for Bridge Creek, I guarantee you said this year we're going to get them. This year we're going to get the Demons when they come to our house. So it's been kind of a chippy game so far.
Yeah, last year was a dogfight, like you just mentioned, 13-12 ball game, very close. Bridge Creek definitely wants to come out here and win this game at home, being the first game of the season. And we also have a penalty here on the kickoff return.
Yeah, there was definitely a penalty on that kickoff return. I don't know what. Oh, you're talking about after the return.
Yeah, right
there was
here.
Another penalty.
So it looks like the referees are getting together with both teams right here, going to have a talk with them. There's been a lot of extra pushing and shoving, late hits. So these referees are going to get a grip on this game right here by talking to both of these teams and see if we can calm some of this down.
So we got 3:30 left in the first quarter. We'll get a play clock camera going. Hopefully, maybe in between first and second quarter. We don't want to mess with anything and get you off the air right now. So we're just going to leave everything as it is. I'll let you know how much time is left. 7-0, Demons up. 3:30 left in the first. Bridge Creek with the ball. The Bobcats approaching midfield. Here's the handoff to the outside. Number 11 pushing forward. Gains about 2 or 3. Demons do a good job outside there.
Yeah, good job by the linebacker, Cord Brown. Number 23 comes up, makes the tackle. Bridge Creek will gain about 2 yards on the play. So that should make it second down and 8 yards to go.
Keaton Morrow is the quarterback for Bridge Creek. Keaton is a senior, and he was handing off to number 11. And you ready for this guy's name?
Let's hear it.
Axel Foley.
Axel Foley.
I
love it. I see that. That's pretty cool. Some
There we
Beverly
go.
Hills Cop.
Second down and 8, just a 2-yard gain for Bridge Creek. Morrow rolling out. Got some pressures. Got a guy downfield. There is some contact. They're going to throw a penalty flag on that. C.J. Warner called out there, doing a little hand jive and a little hand fighting. And it's probably a good thing he did get the penalty because the receiver had position on the inside of the field, and Morrow put it where it really needed to be. So if C.J. doesn't come up with that pass interference, that could have possibly been a touchdown.
Yeah, he did the right thing there. You'd rather give up a pass interference penalty than a touchdown there. So probably a good choice there by C.J.
Morrow is showing that he does have the arm to get it downfield. We've seen him. He's a pretty tall guy. I don't have his height and weight, but pretty good-sized kid out there, and he's got a good, strong arm. He's a senior. I'm sure he's been a starter here in this offense for a couple of years at least. So the Bobcats move down to the 37-yard line into Demon territory. Morrow with the snap. Looking, quick handoff. Nope. Chose to keep it. Rolling out and dumps this one off after a lot of pressure coming in the backfield from Billy McClendon and Ty Lane. Ty Lane getting in there and applying some pressure.
Yeah, and Zion Butler was the first man through there. I mean, he came through there full speed and just barely missed the sack there. And like you just said, Caden Armstrong, also welcome to the team. He's a basketball player, senior this year, so it's nice to see his size out there. He's about 6'5". Yeah, and then Billy McClendon also coming in there to put the pressure on Bridge Creek's quarterback.
Caden Armstrong coming in this year playing defensive end.
Yeah, I love it.
Long kid.
Very long.
He's got some length, and on the outside can cause some problems. Second down, here's the handoff in the backfield. Oh, he splits the two defenders and able to get upfield, had him dead to rights in the backfield. That was a great penetration by the Demons to get back there, but you have to make that tackle. Yeah. You have the running back in the backfield. Instead, he gets positive yards, and now it's a third down and very manageable.
Yeah, right there, the Demons, they've got to break down, keep the running back in front of them there to avoid the big gain. And if they can break down and tackle a little better, they will be very successful here in getting some tackles for loss.
Third down and 3 coming up. 1 minute, 58 seconds left in this first quarter. Demons up 7-0. Bobcats here with their second position. Second time down on this end of the field, threatening to score. Demons held up last time. Pressure in the backfield, hand off, pushes forward past the line, and he's going to get a first down as he nears the 25-yard line.
Yeah, and Zion Butler, he's being very He's being very destructible back there. He's getting to the backfield real quick. He just can't quite get his hands on the ball carrier, but so far Zion Butler, he's having his way up front.
Zion was a big pressure, added a lot of pressure last year to quarterbacks, him and Billy McClendon both. You throw Ty Lane in there and Armstrong this year, plus Onyx Mayfield. I mean, you've got a good group of pass rushers. Here's the snap. Marl's going to hand off in the
there
backfield. There we go. Big stop coming off the end. That was Zion Butler. As we're building him up, he comes in there and proves what we're talking about.
Man, he's so destructible back there. He's having his way so far, and we're going to see plenty more sacks, tackles for loss from Zion Butler tonight.
That was a big loss, big tackle in the backfield. That backs him up. Well, I guess it was just a 1 yard loss. I thought it was bigger than that. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. Morrow in the shotgun position. Gets the snaps. Got time. Line's holding up. Morrow's rolling out, and he's going to throw one. It's complete, but it's going to go for only about 4 or 5 yards maybe. It's going to take the Bobcats to the 21-yard line. That was the first pass on this possession by the Bobcats. 16 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, that was a pretty good job there by quarterback Keaton Morrow. Kind of rolls out, trying to look for his man. He's about to get sacked with the pressure there, and he's able to find his man. So got to give him some props there.
That'll do it. Time goes out on the first quarter. Demons come in here to Bridge Creek and take a 7-0 lead. We'll be back with the second quarter. Bridge Creek threatening to score. This is Duncan Demon Football brought to you by Sparklight.
I want to take a second here.
All right, welcome back to Duncan Demon Football, brought to you by Sparklight. Second quarter underway here at Bridge Creek, home of the Bobcats. Demons up 7-0, but the Bobcats are threatening. They've worked the ball all the way down to the 22-yard line in Demon territory. The Demons have been here before, Cody. They've got to stop earlier in this game. Let's see if they can do it again. 3rd down and 6. Looks like we're going to have a false start over on the Bobcats side.
Yeah, you got to hold your water there. You got to know it's coming. Got to watch that ball.
I think it's a false start.
Okay.
Our guys jumped.
A bunch of our guys jumped. We'll see what the call is after the referees talk here.
Duncan's pointing, and the Bobcats really didn't do much pointing at all. So usually you watch the body language, but they're having a pretty good discussion about it. And that's kind of sometimes you don't see. Let's see what they're going to call.
Yep.
So they're going to change it to Duncan. So that's going to move the ball closer. That actually is going to it'll be 3rd down and 1. So that was going to be 3rd down and 6. That penalty, boy, that goes all over you as a coach, too.
Man.
I mean, you coming out of the timeout, you just switched over, you line up, you got them in 3rd and 6. You know, if you hold them there, it's going to be 4th and long. Now it's 3rd down and 2. Bobcats line up under center. Morrow pushes the pile forward, and he's going to be good for the first down. I think he got the first down. Looks like he does.
Yeah,
Yep, that'd be first down. They're going to move the chains there.
Yeah, he fell forward for a good 2 to 3 yards there.
Under center got them their second first down on this drive, and Bobcats still inching towards the goal line, trying to tie this thing up. Duncan held them strong down there. What were they on? About somewhere around the 10-yard line in that last possession. They held them down, 4th down. Bobcats then scored, so they're looking to try to get on the board here. Morrow at quarterback. Hands it off in the backfield. Outside run. Can't get there. Nothing going. Bladen Harper with the tackle.
Yeah, this offensive line, they cannot hold Zion Butler. He's getting through the offensive front every time.
Zion and Billy McClinton both. Two guys are getting in the backfield.
Yeah.
They're getting good penetration back there every time, and that's why there's a lot of these outside counters. This is where the Bobcats are having to go. I think that was number 5. Who's he got back there? Number 5 with Jacob Rusher.
Yep.
That's the running back for the Bobcats. 2nd down and 8, 10:50 left in the half. Demons up. Morrow looking. Got some pressure coming in. Throws a high one out of bounds, but we do have a flag come in on the far side.
Yeah, I think Zion got held.
Yeah, it's in the holding area. Morrow, it's kind of strange. He gets the snap, and he's got a clean pocket. I mean, he really does. At first he has a pocket, but he steps out of that pocket, and that's when he's getting himself into trouble. You get outside, you're in Zion territory.
Yep. Yeah, that's the only way they're going to be able to hold Zion is to hold him.
Holding on the Bobcats, that'll back them up a little bit. Be 2nd down and long. 2nd down and 18.
Some other guys we got on this defense, we got Ty Lane, Cord Brown, Crew Budowski, Onyx Mayfield, Camden Villagrana, Tavion Holland at the other corner spot. So
that's why the coaches are excited about this defense this year. High snap, Morrow does a good job getting it in. Zion back there.
Got him.
Oh, he got him. Grabbed the jersey and yanked him down. Zion Butler is introducing himself to these Bobcats tonight.
God, I love that guy. He's one of my favorite players on this defense last year. He's just you can't contain him. He's just a monster.
He's gotten a little. He looks like he's gained a step, Cody, from last year. He was fast last year, but he is getting off the ball so quick.
Yeah, he's gained some size. You can tell he's faster. Played basketball last year, so he's a good athlete. Super exciting player.
Yes. Bobcats all the way back to the 32. It's going to be a 3rd down and 28. Morrow's got 4 receivers on the field. Morrow's got some pressure. And that's going to go out of bounds. Flag flies in the backfield. It looks like we're going to have a holding over here on this end as just the pressure right now getting to Morrow is too much for this Bobcat offensive line. They've had 2 penalties on this drive. Coach Terry will decline this, obviously, because it would make it 4th down and 28.
Yeah, you want to keep it at 4th and 28. You don't want to give them another opportunity there for 3rd down, so you decline the penalty, force them to punt here, and Demons will get the ball back.
Bobcats are on the Demons side of the field, so you got to be ready for anything. You know, if you fake punt here, you're not in that bad of a shape, so the guys in the back got to be ready for any sort of fake right here. Looks like the Bobcats are fine with punting it. And nobody back there. That's going to roll and hopefully go into the end zone. Oh, my God, It didn't. What a great punt by the Bobcats. I mean, that goes so unnoticed by some people. Like, that's incredible.
No, that was perfect.
To pin them down there, I mean, we're on the home side here, and nobody cheered for that. I'd been like, yes, that's the way to go, punter.
Yeah, it was super quiet. Yeah, and Keaton Morrow, the quarterback, he stayed back there in the backfield, did a pooch kick, And, man, it was perfect. Okay, now they're going to say the ball did go to the goal
Ball
line.
did
But
go
from
in.
here,
Okay.
from here, it looked like it was perfect. But
It sure did. It
we'll
looked
definitely
like,
take
he did
this.
it. We couldn't see over there, but
Yeah.
I tell you what, that was
It must have barely touched the line.
a great leg there because that could have put Demons on the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
Instead, Demons will have the ball on the 40. And it's
Jeez,
going to be, wow,
Louise.
where'd that
Did
flag
you see
come
how
from?
high
That
that
went
flag
way
went?
up there.
It almost disappeared into the clouds.
I mean, that sucker took off.
Bobcats.
You know, it's
Sideline warning, I
ref,
think.
man. It's their first game too. They got
Yeah.
to figure out they got to get the weight versus how much they throw, the velocity. They got to get that down. They'll get that down later on.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was looking at first, but it was the flag.
Sideline warning. And here's Sawyer Rice. He's going to take it up the middle. Sawyer
Nice
making
cut.
some moves in the middle. Sawyer Rice gashing that defense, picking up the first down all the way down to the 35.
Yeah, picks up about 15 yards on the carry. Just puts his foot in the ground, makes several cuts. Shows that burst of speed that he has as a ball carrier. Just a good piece of running there by Sawyer Rice, the senior.
9:28 left in this half. Demons up 7-0. They're out at the 35-yard line. First down coming up.
Sawyer,
Very fortunate to have Sawyer with
Yeah.
us. We're so lucky that he decided to hang around here for his senior year,
Yeah.
and we're glad to have him. Jackson Wisdom comes in the receiving position. Rice looking, got a pocket, throws. Oh, almost picked off again as he's trying to get one to C.J. Warner. And, boy, I tell you what, Sawyer put it where it needed to be. He put it between two defenders. C.J. had a chance at it, but, boy, that was risky.
Yeah, it was risky. He kind of threw it kind of high for CJ to go up and get, but you got two defenders right there. So it was a good pass, right on the money, but when you got two Bridge Creek defenders there to knock the ball loose, they made a great play.
Second down and 10. Demons approaching, trying to get to midfield. They're at the 36-yard line. 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Duncan's up 10-0, or 7-0, excuse me. Man coming in motion, that's Boston White. Is he going to take it? Sawyer takes it up the field, making guys miss. First down, midfield. Sawyer's still going all the way into Bridge Creek territory. There's a flag on the field, and that's probably going to come in the direction of holding there midfield when Duncan was getting all that yardage. So Sawyer won't lose all the yardage. It'll just be, well, wait, there's a flag way back here too. So holding Duncan. That whole thing is going to come back.
Declined, holding.
Two holding penalties.
Holdings. Man.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that was a good job. It was about a 20-yard gain by Sawyer, but when you come up with these holding penalties, it could really hurt you on big gains and big runs like that. Also, we want to take notice, Sawyer's playing both ways here. He's playing quarterback. He's playing over on the right corner spot, or I'm sorry, left corner position. So he's all over the field.
Yeah, that's a lot for a guy to do.
Returning kicks.
That's going to back him all the way up to the 26. Rice looking with the quick pass over to Holland. Just missed it. Holland down the sideline again. Tavion Holland off to the races. Midfield, down the sideline. Tavion Holland is leaving them behind. They can't catch him. Tavion Holland for touchdown number 2.
Let's go. Yeah, and it's just a swing pass out of the backfield, and Tavion breaks several tackles, hits that burst of speed like he did on his first touchdown run earlier, hits that sideline, and nobody could catch him.
What was that, about that's about another 80-something yard touchdown run.
They were on the 26-yard line.
Tavion Holland doing it again. My goodness. Extra point coming up. Here's the point. And Salazar's point is good. It's 14-0 with 8:38 left in the half. We'll be back. This is Duncan Demon Football brought to you by Sparklight. And here we go. We're back to Duncan Demon football, brought to you by Sparklight. The Bobcats just got the kickoff. They're going down the sideline now. Demons missing some tackles way back there at the 30. Some costly tackles. That's going to get the Bobcats great field position approaching midfield. And the Demons just put on another touchdown. Tavion Holland, 2 touchdowns tonight. He had an 87-yard touchdown run, and just a minute ago he had a 74-yard touchdown run. I guess it was kind of a screen pass out to the flats by Sawyer.
A little swing pass.
But Tavion still took it 74 yards and housed it.
Boy, he's racking up the stats already here in the first half.
I'm telling you, man, when he gets outside, they don't have anybody that can match his speed. Once he's out there, it's over. If he misses they miss a couple of tackles. Well, at least the refs are keeping it even. They just called a penalty on Bridge Creek that's going to back them up and take away a big gain for them. So, hey, you know what? I'm not one to complain about officials as long as they keep it even.
They're doing a great job.
Once it starts getting one-sided, that's whenever you're going to hear the griping. Bridge Creek's going to be on their own 23-yard line. Down 14-0, 8:27 left in this half. Bridge Creek has had, bad snap over the head of Morrow. He has to eat it back there at the 10-yard line. It's going to be a big loss, about a 13-yard loss there with the snap going over his head. And that's just going to feed even more into this aggressive Demon defense. They've just been punishing that line getting in the backfield.
Yeah, no, that definitely helps. You get the penalty on the kickoff return. That backs them up pretty far in their own territory, and then you have the snap over quarterback's head there for a big loss of probably about 10 yards.
Second down, 21, ball all the way back at the 12. Here comes the snap in the backfield.
Boom.
Quarterback kept it. Zion read that really nice. Morrow making some guys miss. And finally, after a first down run, goodness, the Demons stop him.
Zion Butler getting into the backfield so quick. He levels the running back. The quarterback does the read option, pulls the ball back, takes off there, and has a big gain for a first down.
I tell you what, if you have a quarterback that can get you out of a jam like that, whenever the ball goes over his head, it's not that big of a deal.
No.
I mean, it looked like the Demons were going to have these guys pinned deep, and just like that, the quarterback Morrow gets them a first down at 35, 7:15 left in the half. Demons up 14-0. 2 men in the backfield with Morrow. You got one each side. He's going to split them, and he's going to hand this off up the middle to our guy, Axel Foley. I'll let you do the Beverly Hills.
I can't do it like you can.
Oh, people at home's going to stop. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm an 80s movie guy. I can't help it. I watch a lot of 80s movies.
This new generation wouldn't know nothing about that
they
movie.
did do a new one, though, last year.
They did on
new
Netflix.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Ty Lane goes off the field limping. He was part of that tackle there by a group of Demons.
Ty Lane's a good addition. He came in late last year, moved in a little bit late, was able to help the Demons in the football a little bit. Yeah. Really helped him to a state championship in baseball.
Yeah.
And then a couple of new guys moved in too. We can talk more about that at halftime. Flags go everywhere. You talked about Brown. Cord Brown came in. Also Warren Robinson moves in.
We're happy
we haven't
to have
seen Warren yet, but Warren, we watched him in the scrimmage play. And he can play quarterback. He's got a good arm, good strong arm. So if anything happened to Sawyer, we know that Warren would be back there. But I'm sure we'll see Warren in the game. Good-sized guy, good athletic-looking guy.
Yeah, coming from Allen High School there in Allen, Texas, same school as Kyler Murray.
It's always good to have these guys come in.
Yes.
Like, these guys moving in. After the penalty, it's going to be second down and 12. Back on the 38. 5:58 left in the half. Morrow's rolling out, trying to find somebody. He's going to throw deep. Sawyer's on this.
Nice.
That's a pick. You can't short change it with Sawyer Rice out there. I could see Sawyer playing that perfectly. He thought he had Sawyer beat. He didn't account for Sawyer's speed, and Sawyer comes up with a big pick.
And you love to see that for Sawyer. He's being recruited as a quarterback by some schools. He's being recruited for defense. So I know he wanted to play a lot of defense this year, Rob, just for that reason. And, man, he played that ball just textbook perfect to go up there for the interception. He high-pointed it, comes down with it. So he's able to get the ball back here for the Demon offense.
Yeah, and that's one of those plays, as a quarterback, you look and you see my guy's got him beat.
Yeah.
He's got him beat. Sawyer has a different kind of speed,
Yep.
and if you're not careful, I mean, he'll bait you. And Sawyer knew exactly what he was doing right there. So Rice with the interception, Demon turn. That's the first turnover for the Bobcats. Big pressure in the backfield. Tavion Holland couldn't get away from the blitz that time. And that'll be a tackle for a huge loss.
Yeah, the Bridge Creek defensive front there is able to get through the offensive line very quickly there. Tavion really had no chance to break the tackle.
5:38 left in the first half. And there's a flag there on the far side. Demons up 14-0 on the Bobcats. Bobcats offense has threatened a couple times. Had a couple trips to the red zone and unable to come up with any points.
Yep.
Don't know what the flag was. I guess it got waved off, or maybe there wasn't a flag. I don't know. No, here it is. They're going to call it now. Shot block on the Demons. Man, these guys don't mind throwing their flags, do they?
They don't. There's been several penalties
I mean,
tonight.
they're like every play, where can I throw the flag?
Yeah, number 16, Caleb Davis, enters the game at wide receiver.
16-yard line, second down.
Second down and long because of the loss on the run. That puts Demons way back to the 16.
He's open.
Rice
Caleb
looking.
Davis is open.
Rice looking.
Wow.
Still finding room. Throws one. Oh, it bounces off the hands and of Tavion Holland.
God.
Man, Sawyer did such a good job of getting out of that. I mean,
He did.
it looked like they was going to have him for a loss. And he just couldn't. Caleb was open.
He was
you
wide
saying
open.
it, but
Wide open.
Sawyer was under too much
Yeah.
pressure. He couldn't set his feet, and that's something that we're going to have to do. We're going to have to account for these. I don't know if they're blitzing. I haven't been watching. I haven't been paying attention to see if they're blitzing or if it's just their D-line is getting pressure. But all of a sudden, they're getting in the backfield and disrupting Sawyer a little bit. So if that's the case, we're going to have to do something about that. I'm just glad that one wasn't incomplete or intercepted. A lot of times when it tips off the receiver's hands like that, delay of game, is that what we got now?
Okay, I think they're telling him to restart the clock.
Yeah, the backfield judge threw his flag, but there we go. The clock never.
Okay, it's going to be second down.
All right, second down and long. Second down and 15. Rice. Now he's got a pocket. Throws a beautiful ball downfield. Just couldn't hook up with Camden Villagrana. My gosh, Cody, that was a beautiful spiral.
Yeah, just a little overthrown there. Camden was covered pretty well.
Yep. I don't know if Camden really expected it to be out that fast. That ball came out quick. That's the threat, though. That's the threat with Sawyer Rice. I mean, this guy, he had a clean pocket. He stepped up in that pocket. He delivered a big strike. Third down and 15, ball at the 16. Demons with a huge loss of yards in the backfield and then a penalty puts them at 3rd and 15. See what Rice can do. He's got some pressure now. Screen set. Oh, Tavion can't bring it in again. And if Tavion catches that screen pass, boy, Cody, I don't know if he could have got the first down, but he did have some room.
He would have been gone for a lot of yards. But with the mist in the air, it's getting to be a little chilly. So we've seen a couple balls bounce off receivers' hands here on this drive.
5:07 left in the half. Yeah, it is. We got here at Bridge Creek about 5:30ish.
Yeah.
And it was just a steady misting. It wasn't raining. It was just a mist. And then it's kind of now you can still feel a little moisture dropping in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And those gloves get wet. And Sawyer, when he throws that ball, he puts a little something on it. This will be the first punt for the Demons tonight. And it looks like, can't see who's going to be fielded at the 47. Ty Lane getting back there for the tackle. Number 16 for the Demons, Caleb Davis, doing the punting. So that was a punt, and Bridge Creek's going to have really good field possession again.
Yeah, with 4 minutes and 57 seconds left in the second quarter, Demons really need to hold them here. They want to go into the half here with a shutout, being up 14-0. So we'll see if Zion Butler, Crew Budowski, Boston White, we'll see if these guys can get a stop here, maybe even a turnover.
This will be the fourth possession for the Bobcats, and 2 of those possessions they've gotten into Demon territory. Only one time have they not crossed the 50. This one they're going to start off in Demon territory, and it's going to be a handoff straight up the middle with 4:51 left. Demons pile it up at the 30-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard gain.
Onyx Mayfield, Crew Budowski, 2 of the Demons there on the tackle.
Crew Budowski was second on the team in tackles last year next to Zion Butler. Both of those guys were in the, I believe, triple-digit tackles for the season by the time the year was over. And if I'm not mistaken, Onyx Mayfield was right there with them, and as well as Billy McClinton. Those were your top tacklers last year. And, well, we were impressed so much with Crew Budowski last year
he's
at
a
that
baller.
linebacker position. He played like a senior that's been around for a while. He's just junior this year, and we know he's going to be even better. High snap tomorrow, catches his own bad snap, throws this one up, and, hey, he better be lucky that one went out of bounds because number 3 was over there looking for number 2.
He wanted that interception right there.
I'm honestly kind of surprised he's throwing over to Sawyer's side. He keeps going to that side. But man, after usually getting picked off, quarterbacks tend to stay away from that side for at least for a minute or two. But Morrow was, I tell you what, getting his own high snap and it coming back in his hands, very fortunate.
Yeah, he kind of tipped it back to himself.
Tipped it back to himself. 3rd down and 10 on the 35, 3:59 left in the half. Bridge Creek trying to get on the board for the first time. Here's the snap. Keeper looking to throw outside, trying to set his feet. Morrow, a quick pass to the outside, close to being over the line, but I guess he didn't go over the line. And that's going to take the Bobcats way down to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I got to credit
screen pass.
Yeah, I got to credit Morrow on that. He was looking downfield, rolling to his right, and he sees his receiver over there on the sideline and gets it off right before he crossed the line of scrimmage. So good recognition there by him.
It's very tricky too. The way he comes out, he rolls out. It looks like he's going to run, and then he does a good job of backing off and setting his feet and throwing the ball, because looked like that was going to be doomed. First down from the 11. Morrow under pressure, can't get him. That looked like they are going to stop him after a short gain.
Yeah, Billy McClendon slows him down. Zion Butler comes in to finish the tackle for only a gain of 2.
Bridge Creek again threatening to score for the 3rd time in this game. Down at the 9-yard line, it's going to be 2nd down and goal. All right, so second down and 8. I guess they can get a first down way down there on the 1-yard line. Duncan's held them. They've stopped them from scoring twice down here on this end tonight in their own territory.
That's delay game.
Yep, there it is. Got the flag in the backfield. That'll back them up a little bit. 2:45 left in the half. Duncan would love to have a lead, 14-0 going into the half, because Duncan won the toss and they received. So you don't want Bridge Creek to score here, get some momentum, and then get the ball, because they'll get the ball coming out. You don't want that. You'd like to get your defense to get a stop here with plenty of time, maybe even go get another quick score. But more important, you want to keep them off the scoreboard. Back them up 5 yards, 2nd down. 2nd and 14. Into the end zone. Oh, my gosh. Boston White breathed on him, and they called a pass interference.
Yeah, they're thrown to a receiver that's about 5'5", and the ball went about 10 feet over his head.
I mean, it was uncatchable all day long. He couldn't have caught it no matter what. But these guys are throwing those flags.
Yeah, I didn't see much there. That's one you got to keep the flag in your pocket there, ref.
See if that pass interference helps them out. That's going to move them down there and give them a new, I think it's a new set of downs.
Well, it's not
Nope,
it's
stays
not,
set.
it's not
It'll be-
automatic first down in
That's
high
right,
school, which
that's
is
right.
the tricky part. You know, it's not like college or NFL. Some
Thank
of these
goodness.
penalties, yeah. So it does
So
it does move them up a little bit.
We're kind of back to where we were a minute ago. Second down, ball on the 7-yard line. Morrow's got one in the backfield. 4 receivers. Oh, my gosh. Did we jump again? Did we get offsides or did
Yep.
they jump?
Yeah, it's on us.
Goodness gracious. The penalties on this drive are just hurting the Demons so much. 2 penalties on this drive now has given the Bobcats the ball all the way down to the 2-yard line. When it was, after their own penalty, was going to be way back here at the 30-yard line. So, boy, that's a tells you how big penalties are in games like this. Just like that, your 2 penalties and the second down and goal. See if the Demon defense can do something here. We need to get a turnover or something. Morrow's got one in the backfield with him, man, coming in motion. Here's the handoff.
Good
Spinning,
job.
nowhere to go. Big number 52 back there, Bryson Poindexter, met him in the hole.
Yep. Also number 22, Ty Lane, there to help. So good job by those 2 guys. Big down here, third down.
2:20 left in the half. Bridge Creek has got 3 timeouts. They have 3 goalposts is right in my
Yep.
way. Yep, 3 timeouts, and they're going to use one. Nope, Duncan's going to use the first one. So they'll take a timeout. Bridge Creek is down here. This has kind of been what the Demon defense has done today. We've forced a turnover, but both of Bridge Creek's possessions, 2 out of the 4 possessions anyway, they drove down into Demon territory.
Yeah. No, it's been a bend but don't break type mentality for this defense. Bridge Creek are threatened, many times, but defense always comes up with that big stop. So you got 2 minutes, 14 seconds here to go till halftime. We'll see what the Demons can do here.
Duncan and Bridge Creek playing for the second year in a row. This game last year was a 13-12 victory for the Demons. Bridge Creek came in last year and played pretty tough.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember it being a really tough, hard-fought game. Duncan made a lot of mistakes in that game. Felt like they should have won the game by more points, but you got the win. And this year, the coaches were for sure to tell the kids, we only won this game by 1 point last year.
Yeah.
So don't come in here thinking that we're going to go blow these guys out. And from what we've seen, this is a tough team.
Yes.
They've just had some unfortunate things happen to them tonight. Same as Duncan. Duncan, this could be a 28-0 game pretty easily. Especially the way the game started off. So third down and goal. Ball at the 4-yard line. Let's see what Bridge Creek dials up. Same formation, man, coming in motion. Morrow's rolling out. He's going to try to get in there. Throws one into the end zone.
Did he drop it?
Oh, it wasn't intercepted,
oh, my
but
goodness.
I thought it was too.
Right through his hands. Was that
Boy,
Sawyer?
Yeah. Yeah. When you see number 3 rise up out of the crowd, you just expect it to be an interception.
Man, right through his hands. That's going to make it fourth down.
Yep, 2:08. 2:08 left in the half, and this will be fourth and goal. 2 runs and an incomplete pass to the end zone. And we're going to see now if the Demon defense can come up and keep them off the board. In a game like this tight, coach must not have a field goal kicker, because I'd be kind of tempted, and Bobcat's going to take a timeout and talk about this. I would be tempted to go ahead and get some points on the board, if anything, just for a morale boost. Because if you're, like we talked about, Duncan took the ball. Bobcats get the ball coming out of halftime. You get 3 points here and then come out and score again. It's a 14-10 game.
Right.
But if you don't get this, it's kind of demoralizing.
Yeah.
You go down. Now you've missed 3 times getting points, trips to the red zone. Duncan's up 14-0. But, you know, that's why me and you sitting up here in the bleachers calling high school football and not coaching.
Well, when they were down on this end of the field in the first quarter, they went for it on fourth down. So that kind of gives us the key that they don't have a field goal kicker. And I think that kind of goes into play like last year, you know, it was 13-12.
Yeah.
I think they went for 2 on both of their touchdowns. They don't have a kicker. So
yeah, that's true, too. It's a good point. And you never know what the situation is on these teams. If they do have a kicker or if they don't, or if coach is just a gambler. You never know.
Maybe coach doesn't like kick field goals.
Right.
Maybe he just likes to go for it every time. So.
You never know. Well, but the thing is, Duncan has stopped them 3 times in a row, and this
okay.
Bobcats called a timeout. Coming out of that, they got 2 left. Okay. They are going to – okay, now I thought for a second they were going to get in a formation. So they got 2 in the backfield with Morrow. 3 receivers on the field. Morrow's going to hand this off.
Reverse.
And he got it. Wow. Great play call for the Bobcats. Caught the Demons totally off guard. Nobody accounted for that reverse man, and he walked into the end zone. 4-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, Bridge Creek, they took advantage of that timeout they took. They drew up something that they thought would work. They ran the reverse there. Duncan had no clue what was going on there, and it worked out for him and gives Bridge Creek life, puts points on the board here with 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Kind
of threw me off for a minute, too. Whenever I looked, I thought Morrow kept it, and it looked like if he was going to run in, he wasn't going to get it. And then Bill Warren just took off over the sideline, and nobody seen him getting the ball. Bridge Creek with the extra point, and it looks like it is good. So Bridge Creek gets the first points for them on the board, still trailing the Demons 14-7, but it's getting interesting here at Bridge Creek. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more Duncan Demon football brought to you by Sparklight. Gave them 2 freaking penalties. All right, and we are back with Duncan Demon football brought to you by Sparklight. It was a 4-yard touchdown run on 4th down for the Bobcats. Reverse. Oh, you should have let that go. That went out of bounds. Yeah, you got to let that one go right there. That's going to go out of bounds. They're going to have great field position. But anyhow, it was a reverse call. Great call out of the timeout. I mean, Bridge Creek did it right. Coach took the timeout, and Coach Spangler and went over it with his team, and they sold it perfectly. Duncan never seen it coming. And Bridge Creek's back into this ball game. But the Demons have 2:01 left. And this team can score in a matter of seconds.
Yeah. Now I'm looking for something here. Demons are definitely going to try and go score here. They got 2 timeouts, 2 minutes left. So let's see what we can do.
Tavion's had an 87-yard touchdown run and a 74-yard touchdown run. Rice looks to throw quick to Boston White to the outside. Man, you got to go to the outside to get out of bounds.
Yep.
Boston goes to the inside. He goes down. Demons do have 2 timeouts left with 1:47 left in the half. Getting our hurry-up offense right here. Man coming off the field. I believe that's Brown trotting off. And Demons bringing in more wide receivers. 2nd down and 4 coming up. 1:34 left in the half. Rice with the ball. Clean pocket. Going to the outside. Throws over to Boston. Or not, C.J. Warner. C.J. Warner fighting for extra yards. Get the first down all the way down to around the 45.
Yeah, good job by Sawyer staying in the pocket, dodges a pass rusher there and gets the ball out to CJ, number 2, the little guy out there, but definitely can catch the ball, has great speed. So good to see CJ out there getting the first down and working that sideline.
1:25 left in this half. Demons up 14-7. They're moving into Bobcat territory. Rice taking the ball to the other side, looking to throw, trying to set his feet, backpedaling, throws one out of bounds. And that was a design, that's one of them play calls. It's designed for Rice to take the run or make the pass. You got to make a decision there, but the Bobcats defended both well.
Yeah, and Sawyer always does a good job. If nobody's open, he works his way to that side of the field, and if nobody's open, he throws it out of bounds, which doesn't like to force anything. So it's a good veteran move there by the senior just to get rid of the ball.
2nd down and 10. Ball on the 46, 1:18 left in the half. Nobody in the backfield with Rice. Got 3 receivers to this side, 5 receivers on the field. Rice throwing a ball deep or to the sideline. No pass interference over there as our receiver just got taken out. Camden Villagrana gets hit. We just breathe on a receiver on the other end and get a pass interference call in the end zone. Camden gets taken out, and there's no play penalty.
Yeah, and the Duncan fans are letting the refs know. There's
That's
a lot
ridiculous.
of booing going over there.
I mean, he got hit before the ball got there and nothing. So set 3rd down and 10 on the 46. Holland in the backfield now. 5 receivers. Rice. Holland picks up a nice blitz. Right there. Oh, good pass downfield. Staying in bounds. Boston White goes out of bounds right there short of the 30. Be a first down for the Demons, moving closer into Bobcat territory with 1:08. As the chain gang moves the chains. Stepping out of bounds, stops the clock.
Yeah, good job by Boston. Runs the curl route, catches it, gets out of bounds quickly. Good job.
Demons approaching the 6th play of this drive that started back on the 40. They're on the 31 in Bobcat territory. Man coming in motion. That's Boston White. High hand. Oh, that's a dangerous play. I think we got on it. I think Boston was able to get on it. But
yeah, he did.
They were trying to – that ball was supposed to be snapped to Rice, and Rice was going to flip it to Boston in motion. Ooh, mercy. That almost went terrible for the Demons.
Yeah, the way Sawyer kind of flicked it to him, the ball came loose.
And it was a high snap anyway.
Yeah, it was.
So a high snap kind of knocks everything off out of whack, takes the mechanics all out of everything. Somebody called a timeout. I don't know if it was Bridge Creek or Duncan. Maybe Bridge Creek took the timeout. I think they did. Matt, Coach Terry is on the field talking to the officials. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm trying to read his body language. He's not happy about something. I don't know what it is, but he is not happy. They're walking away from him. They're not listening. Here comes the team. 58 seconds left. Shows each team both have 2 timeouts. We know that's not right because somebody just took one. I think it might have been the defense. Surely not, though.
Well, he was telling them to wind the clock.
He was. That's what I thought, too. Oh, he was probably saying he didn't step out of bounds, something like that. Here's a snap. Rice looking to the throw. Oh, good hands out there for the first down catch and out of bounds. To Boston White again.
It kind of confused me. He was like telling the ref to keep the clock going, but you want the clock to stop in this situation. So I don't know what he was trying to tell the referee.
Maybe he was saying run play clock or something. Well, they had a timeout. Anyway, 42 seconds left in the half. Demons down to the 21-yard line. Tavion takes the direct snap, switch directions. Oh, he can't find anything. That's going to eat up some time if Duncan doesn't burn a timeout, and they're going to. It's a good timeout to use right there. Coach Terry uses that timeout on the run. And, you call that play whenever you do have 2 timeouts in your pocket with the hopes that Tavion can break free because he does have that kind of speed.
Yeah, the direct snap to Tavion there, you thought he had something there.
Looked like he did.
Yeah, the gap closed pretty quickly. The Bridge Creek makes a good play.
I thought he had some room, really.
It looked like it there at the beginning of the play. But, man, you'd really like to see something roll out to the far side of the field here with Sawyer. Maybe throw a pass over there to that sideline. So
We're in the
see.
area right now where how many times have we seen Sawyer? It's a pass play. Sawyer dances around, finds a lane, and goes for the touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in that area right now. We've seen it happen. Second down, 32 seconds left in the game. Demons in Bobcat territory on the 21-yard line. Bobcats just got their first points on the board just a couple of minutes ago. Demons now trying to build that lead going into halftime. Bobcats get the ball back in the second half. Rice, good snap, good pocket, throws a strike. Oh, right there to his man, Boston, on the out route. And it looked like the defender, number 10, just got enough in there to knock it incomplete.
Yeah, it was a good pass, good route.
They do have a flag on the play.
Just a good play there by Bridge Creek corner on that side. And we got a flag.
Yeah, it's going to be a holding on Duncan, that far side on the line.
Man.
The guy, I think it was that far tackle, and he's just trying to do everything he can over there to buy Sawyer some time. But they're doing that quick offense. The receivers are running out routes. Boston has caught a couple of them, but the Bridge Creek kind of moved up on it that time, able to get a hand in there.
Still second down.
Holding penalties going to back the Demons up, second down and 20 to the 30. Sawyer looking to throw the screen pass to Tavion. Tavion to the outside. Holland bouncing back, spins in the middle. Still going, pushing Bridge Creek guys down short of the first down. 10 seconds left, 9 seconds. What? Where's the timeout?
Why are we not calling a timeout? Come on.
Wow.
Decided way too late.
I'm surprised. That shocks me.
We ran a good 5-6 seconds off the clock there.
Yeah, I was surprised we didn't get an immediate timeout because if you take a timeout there,
you get a chance for at least two plays, possibly.
2 plays. Now you don't. Now it's one play basically is what you got here for the Demons to get this on the board. I thought Tavion was going to get free though. Man, I thought he was going to get free.
No, it was a good catch and run.
He picked up a lot of yards. 6 seconds left in the half. Demons up 14-7. The Bobcats get the ball coming out of the half, so the Demons would really like to go ahead and get some insurance points on the board here. Duncan has really not had much trouble moving the ball tonight. They've only punted once. They've had 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, it's just been the penalties, Rob.
Penalties has hurt.
It's something the team's battled, the last 2-3 seasons, penalties, and it's just kind of hurt them tonight. Both teams
had some costly ones. Yeah, both teams really, but it's Duncan it's really was costly on that last Bobcat drive that got them down to the 1-yard line. 3rd down and 3. Rice looking to throws. Got in the end zone. Oh, Boston White in the middle. Couldn't come up with it in double coverage. But we've got 2 seconds on the clock as the ball goes incomplete, so it's going to be 4th down, and this is it. We got one more shot at it. For a second there, I don't know who was in the corner of the end zone. Did you see the number? Boston went to the middle. One of the receivers came out to the corner. I think out of the corner of my eye, he was wide, stinking open.
It might have been Jackson Wisdom.
Oh,
he's
my
been on that
goodness.
side.
I thought that's where Sawyer was throwing, and I was like, touchdown. This is over. Okay, we're lining up for a field goal. Salazar. We're going to line up for a 31-yard field goal. See if he can drill this. Oh, he made it. But they
delay of game. Got to be kidding me.
No way. You can't have a delay of game there.
Wow.
You're lined up for a 31-yard field goal. Isaac nailed it, too.
He did.
Oh, my gosh.
Man, when you're lining up your field goal team, you cannot have a delay of game.
I think that was Ben Isaac nailed that sucker.
He did.
All right, do it again. So that's going to back him up 5. So what did I say, 31? That's going to be a 36-yard field goal.
Yeah.
36-yard field goal coming up for Isaac Salazar. Here's a snap. Gets a boot in it.
He's got the length.
Oh!
It's good. Yeah.
Oh, look at Isaac Salazar putting points on the board before halftime. Demons going to have leading 17-7. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the second half. This is Duncan Demon Football brought to you by Sparklight. All right, welcome back to Duncan Demon Football, brought to you by Sparklight. Halftime is over. The team's making their way back out onto the field, and that's a heck of a way to end that first half, Cody, right there. Isaac Salazar drilling a 36-yard field goal to extend Duncan's lead.
Yeah, and they got the delay of game there, which was just a middle mistake there by the kicking team. So just good for him to not buckle under pressure, come out here and knock down that 36-yard field goal to add points here for the Demons right before half.
As we said earlier, this was a dogfight last year, Bridge Creek and Duncan. Duncan beat them 13-12. This year it seems a little different. Duncan seems like they've had control of this game. The Bobcats have made their way down into the red zone a couple times. They've gotten one touchdown out of it. That was really by way of a bunch of Duncan penalties. You feel like if Duncan could clean the penalty game up a little bit, this game would really be getting out of hand for the Bobcats. And this kick is going to be kicked out of bounds. So as we're talking about field position and penalties, Duncan starts the game off with a penalty and giving the Bobcats really good field position.
Yeah, Bryson Maddox, the kicker here for the Demons on kickoff team, kicks it out of bounds, but Bridge Creek will start out in great field position here. So them being able to get the ball here right before half, or right after half, sorry, you want to make sure you keep them out of the end zone here and get the Demon offense the ball.
Bobcats are going to have the ball here at the 34-yard line. Or 39, excuse me. As they, they've had good field position all day. I mean, this is nothing new. This is probably one of the worst field positions they've had. Here comes the handoff, bouncing to the outside. Demons chasing down from the backfield. Flag comes in from way back in the backfield. Hey, why not? It's the second half is over. Let's start this half off with 2 flags.
Yep.
Threw enough of them in the first half. You know, maybe these refs live close here or something. They don't have an hour drive home.
They either live close or they want to be
Good
noticed.
Not living. I'm telling you, this just, I mean, it's against Bridge Creek, so I'm not going to complain too much, but Lord, I don't know what it was, what the penalty was, but they're backing them up way up.
They just want to keep us here till midnight, that's all.
What was the call? I missed it. Was it, false start? Or illegal?
Backed them up 10 yards,
Yeah.
so I'm going to say it's a hold.
All right, first down and 20 back at the 29-yard line. Bridge Creek started out with great field position, and a penalty has backed them up. Just underway here in this second half. First possession for the Bobcats. Morrow with the shotgun. Rolls out, throws a quick pass, and it is broken up
And what do you
by
know?
Sawyer Rice, and, of course, there's a flag on the play.
My goodness.
If we were following around this ref and crew all year long, we'd have the longest games, wouldn't we?
I mean, there's got to be at least close to 20 penalties between both teams.
I wish I was keeping count. I'd make a bet with you if it was over a certain amount or under a certain amount, and I bet you'd win if you took the overs.
Over or under 15?
Oh, I think we're approaching 15. If we're not at 15, we're getting real close. So what they call illegal man downfield on Bridge Creek.
Yep.
Duncan's going to decline the penalty, and it'll bring up a third down and long. Oh, it should be third down.
I think it was first down.
It was a first down. Yeah, we never got a playoff, did we?
Yeah.
Goodness. 11:30 left in this quarter, and now we're getting to run a play. Quarterback Morrow takes the option. Nice
and he
pitch.
makes the tackle.
Make the tackle. Man, the Demons are just gaining up on him. He's going to gain probably 5 or 6 yards out of that play, but boy, Morrow held on to it to the very end.
Crew Budowski comes in, blows the quarterback up as he pitches it, gets off the quarterback, and goes and makes the tackle on the running back there.
That's impressive. That is
Man.
very impressive. He is all over the place out there.
Yeah, we kind of forgot to mention Duncan's in the white helmet, all white uniform with the new pitchfork on the side of the helmet. Looks pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But I think it's kind of like an alternate uniform. I don't think they're going to be wearing it all season, but it's really a really cool uniform.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Duncan wear white helmets.
Never.
Ever. So, quick screen pass to the outside, stays in bounds, gets the first down, keeps going. That little guy is still turning, and he gashes.
He's still going.
Still going. The Demons can't bring him down. What in the world? Somebody grab him by the legs. How does that even happen?
Wow.
What in the world?
Well, his own teammate was carrying him down the field pretty much.
Well, I think a lot of it was his teammates was pushing and just good night.
And there is a penalty flag.
I don't know how there could not be with that. All the guys gathered up over there on that far side, but just a quick screen pass over to number 1.
He
took it all the way down to the about the 35, I guess, or no, about 25. He got 5 extra yards. I mean, he was pushing Demons from the 50-yard line down to the 25, Cody. He was literally pushing a pile, and he's one of the smallest guys on the field. So both teams go to their sideline. Did somebody take a timeout, or the refs trying to – okay, they're marking off the penalty. Penalty was on Bridge Creek.
Well, I don't know what the deal is here. I mean, it's not a situation where someone calls a timeout.
Well, I didn't see him make a call on what the penalty was either, but the White Hats over here on this side explaining something. Coach just puts his hands up and says, I'm good. White Hats following him. You don't see that often.
No.
The head coach walking away. Oh, there's the flag. Somebody said something. Oh, now the White Hats hugging the coach. Hey, buddy, listen, I'll see you later tonight when we go eat together.
Well, he just said something to make
my Lord. Yeah, I thought
mad.
maybe – yeah, because he was walking off, and this guy said something. So it's going to cost the Bobcats what would have been a great play all the way down in Demon territory. This is going to cost them maybe. Let's see if he picks the flag up. Okay.
How many sideline warnings?
I mean, that's the second
one
one they've gotten, and they keep picking them up. Wow. Man, this is a joke. If you're going to throw that flag on them for the second time, man, move that ball back.
Yeah, I want to know why they sent both teams to the sideline. Nobody's called a timeout. Like I said, they want to keep us here till midnight.
There's no telling what all was going on, though, whenever the running back was pushing that pile downfield. Oh, there ain't no telling what was going on over there, Cody. They could have separated them before the fight was about to start.
Yeah. It has been chippy. They did get the 2 teams together at midfield early in that first quarter to let everybody know they're not gonna handle or take any extra activity that has been going on. So.
Well, Bridge Creek started off this game getting an interception in the end zone, and it looked like that field there, when they did that, there was a completely different team. That gave them the momentum they needed, because Duncan took the opening kickoff all the way down. I mean, we looked like we were going to go in for a score easily. So once that happened, it turned momentum their way, and then they felt like, hey, we can play with these guys. And we talked about what a good game it was last year. First down, finally, on the 40. And here's a quick pass over the middle. Got a guy wide open. Came in that defense, just in the soft area, and got a wide open look. And the Bobcats, just like that, got a first down set up deep in Demon territory.
Yeah, just a quick slant to the middle of the field. Camden Villagrana there makes the tackle.
kind of looked like a post route that went behind the linebackers, and there was just no one there in that hole. So with the first down on this drive, the Bobcats have come out of the locker room looking to answer the 36-yard field goal by Salazar in the first half. Demons up 17-7. Haven't touched the ball yet. 9:26 left in the third quarter. Morrow with the snap, flags, or timeout is going to be called on Bridge Creek. So, hey, you know what? Let's take a timeout with them. We'll be back. This is Duncan Demon Football brought to you by Sparklight. And we're back to Duncan Demon Football brought to you by Sparklight. We're live here at Bridge Creek. Demons up 17-7, 9:21 left in the third. And the Bobcats are threatening again. They've worked their way all the way down into Demon territory at the 24-yard line. Morrow has been a good quarterback for the Bobcats tonight. He's done a lot of good for them, got a good arm, and looks like he's pretty hard to bring down. Morrow's going to shift his feet. Got some pressure coming in. Gets out of that pressure, rolls out to the side, throws one in the middle of the field. Nobody there. He's very good at getting out of the pocket.
No, yeah, he's a very good scrambler. Onyx Mayfield applying pressure there from the outside, and then as he scrambled, he has Zion Butler on his tail, and he makes a good choice of throwing the ball back to the middle of the field where nobody was there, and that's going to make it second down.
So that's something I've noticed since the first quarter. It seemed like that first quarter Butler was in the backfield, living in the backfield. Had 2 sacks to start the game off. He's kind of gone quiet. I don't know if they're double teaming him or if what's going on, but Morrow has been able to pretty much stay in a pretty clean pocket for the most part. Second down on the 24, 2nd and 10. And Morrow's going to hand off. There we go in the backfield. Oh, fumble. Nope, ball didn't come out. I thought I seen the ball come out. That was a big tackle. Caden Armstrong with the tackle. Runner stopped in the backfield. Like to see Caden. Caden came. This is the first year I've known him to play football.
Yeah, I think so.
He might have played whenever he was younger, but he's a senior, and he's long over there. It's good to have him out there. He's 6'5", and you need that length. Third down, ball on the 24, 3rd and 10. Should be a loss. I thought they lost some yards, but maybe not. Quick screen pass to Zero out there in the flats, and the Demons do a good job of getting to him for very little gain. Did I see a flag come in?
They just can't help themselves.
Of course we did. Of course we did.
A good job there by Boston. He's over there. He breaks down and makes the tackle.
Trying to get the ball to the outside. Holding. Declined by the Demons, so that brings up 4th down.
Yeah, there was a loss on the play. So,
man, that was been a brutal possession for the Bobcats. 4 penalties on them alone on this drive.
Yep.
And they're sitting at the 24 in Demon territory. That's what even crazier about it. You've had 4 penalties on this drive, and you've got a chance.
Yeah. No,
4th down and 10. Let's see if the Demon defense can stop them. Zion Butler needs to get in the backfield. Morrow with the snap. Here comes the Demons. Got some pressure over the middle. Incomplete. Incomplete. The Demon defense does it again. That's the 3rd time. Oh, no. Did he just say there's a flag on the play? That's got to be holding in the backfield. There we
Yeah.
go. Decline that, Coach Terry, and we will take the ball. Turnover on downs.
Man, and then Sawyer was deep in that end zone. He gets his legs taken out from
Seen that,
underneath
his own
him by
player.
his own player, and boy, he was rolling around there for a second. That
No,
made me
that's
nervous.
scary.
But
I saw the two. I didn't
Yeah.
know that was Sawyer, but
Yeah.
I seen him go down, his feet come up. So that's always a scary thing right there. You have your quarterback playing in the backfield, and as good as he is, you know, you're going to take more hits, more punishment,
yeah,
and stuff like that can happen. But Duncan, again, with a good defensive stand, they've done that, that's their third defensive stand that they've had to fight off in their own territory. They're going to have the ball on their own 24, and Tavion gets the handoff, and that's just a good, nice, safe little 3-yard carry up the middle.
yeah. Hole opens up there, but closes pretty quick. Does get some positive yards. It's going to make it about 2nd and 8 here for the Demons.
7:50 left in the third quarter. You got to kind of have the feeling if Duncan could go ahead and go on a scoring drive right here, it might put this game away. Low snap, Sawyer picks it up.
Go.
Collins still going, running people over.
Nice.
Had to bounce it to the outside, but Tavion broke free to that left side, trucked a couple of guys, and I think he got the first down, yeah.
Yeah, he was met pretty quickly there as he passed the line of scrimmage and was able to pick up the first down.
That was a low snap. Sawyer had to go down and get it. Here's a snap. Perfect on Sawyer. To Boston White with the reception. Boston's driven out of bounds. Flag in the backfield.
God.
Holding on Duncan.
Flag on the play.
That'll bring that back. Normally I keep penalties. How many
Yeah.
penalties each team has. I didn't do it tonight because I was in such a hurry to get on the air, but it's been pretty even.
Man.
I know Bridge Creek racked up a bunch there that last drive, but Duncan has had their fair share tonight.
Well, Bridge Creek had about 4 or 5 penalties
Right
on their
in a
last
row.
drive. So
Goodness.
it's just, they're going to make sure Duncan gets about the same probably.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to trade their penalties over to Duncan now. But that's they're critical because Duncan, now, you're in manageable situation now. Now it's going to be 1st and long. Ball back at the 35. Here's the snap. Sawyer looking, throw a beautiful ball down to Boston White. He's been
Pass
held, yeah. Number 10 had his hand on him. He did. Crowd can boo all they want. They know it. That was a pass interference. Yes.
Well, whether it was or not, it's a makeup call from the first half. When we had one over there on
Yeah.
our sideline, late in that second quarter, they didn't call it. So,
Well,
but he had.
I don't know
he had
how
his
much.
hands
I
on
don't
him.
know how much of that stopped Boston from getting to the ball, but number 10 certainly had a hand on him.
Yeah.
I don't think he had a handful of jersey, but he did have a hand on him.
Interference against the Bobcats.
That is the second time that Sawyer has thrown just a beauty
Yeah.
downfield. These guys are going to connect with those so many times this year.
1st down and 5.
That's a pretty big penalty. It gives the yardage back. It's 1st down and 5. Ball at the 40. High snap. Sawyer's got it. Sawyer's got to dance around. Upfield. Stays on his feet across the
Nice.
50. Man, he's just so shifty.
Yeah.
And it's one-on-one, you're not tackling him back there. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, when he gets out in the open field, just the next level of speed that he displays is just next level.
And,
So-
and the moves, like just
Yeah.
how he can get sideways so fast. The Demons get into Bobcat territory at the 48. A little over 6 minutes left in the third quarter, and we are marching. This will be the Demons' fourth play of this drive. Got the snap, got him on the count. Right in front of us. We've seen that
All
perfectly. Not one of our linemen moved.
Finally,
Cody, they
we're
were
on
like
the right end of
they
the-
were like statues.
Yeah.
Nobody moved. The whole defensive line jumped. Perfect.
Yeah, Bridge Creek has done that to us a couple times
Yeah, they
tonight. So
have.
it's nice to see us get them back.
Yeah. You love to see it when it happens. First down and 5 now. The Demons moving in deeper into Bobcat territory. Got the ball on the 43 now. Got Tavion Holland in the backfield. 3 receivers out on the field. Got a little up man, lead blocking. That's Brown.
Go.
Tavion with
Keep
the
going.
carry, staying on his feet. And Tavion goes for the first down. So that's just good hard nose, like some of the old guys say,
Yeah.
slobber knocker football right
Yeah.
there. You got you a pretty good size like lead guy, like a fullback position, which you don't see much anymore. Number 28, Brown, or 23. That's 23, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, 23. Cord Brown, kind of playing that lead blocker. And, man, it worked. Tavion Holland just went in for the first down.
Yeah, straight up the gut, follows his lead blocker. He's able to break a couple tackles and pull the defensive line up to the first down.
First down and 10 at the 37. Sawyer's going to keep this up the middle. Got into a bit of trouble as the lane just kind of collapsed on him. It's a no gain. Didn't lose any yards, but it is no gain.
Yeah, just a designed quarterback draw there. Not much push from the big uglies up front, as Sam Darce would always say.
Oh, yeah, the big uglies.
Yeah, the big uglies. That's what he
and
called
they don't
them,
get
so.
offended by that either,
No,
trust me.
no.
I used to be one of them. The big hogs. Second down on the 37. Demons taking their time on this drive. 5 minutes left in the third. Rice got some pressure. Over. Oh, that's a dangerous pass. Number 7 almost read it perfectly. Trying to get Tavion Holland to the far side on the running back screen. And number 7, if he gets that ball, it's touchdown.
Oh, he's,
There ain't no. Well,
He's
I
gone.
say that. Sawyer might could catch him.
he might.
Anybody else, I would say touchdown, but Sawyer could run him down. Drive stalling out a little here at the 37. Rice. Oh, he's got the blitz on. Got the screen. Nobody there to catch the ball. Nobody turned around. If you got one person turn around right there, you've got every lineman lead blocking. I don't know who was supposed to be in there, if there was
Yeah.
some miscommunication, but the screen was on, and somebody just didn't go down there and turn around and look for the ball.
Yeah, there's nobody there. Sawyer throws it. There's nobody there. He throws his hands up like, where's my guy?
He had to throw it because he had everybody, the whole defensive line was in his face.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those screen passes where the offensive line releases, lets the whole defensive line through, and he throws it over their head. And
Interesting.
There's just nobody
Duncan
there.
caused the punt here. Caleb Davis is going to see if he can pin them deep. Oh, man, we had a guy down there. Ty Lane hustled. If that ball's not going end over end, Ty Lane's got a shot at it.
Yeah, good effort by Ty. Diving into the end zone and try to knock the ball back, but he just couldn't quite get it.
So the Demons choose to punt with the ball on the 40 in Bridge Creek territory. Trying to pin them deep. Ty Lane did a great job of hustling and down there. That ball was just kicked end over end, and when it does that, it's rolling.
Yeah.
So Bridge Creek will get the ball back here with their second possession of this half of 4:56 left.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Terry's going to give Sawyer a little bit of a rest here. C.J. Warner comes in and plays the right corner position.
And I'm sure that was really the plans. Like if Duncan would have scored for sure that next drive to give a bunch of guys to play up, some breathers, but they couldn't get the ball in the end zone, couldn't get no points. So now Bridge Creek with the ball back. And, gosh, it's 17-7. Duncan hasn't had – we don't have full control of this game. Anything can happen. Bridge Creek go on a scoring drive right here, man, you're back to a ball game.
Right.
But Sawyer did need a break on defense for sure, especially after that long drive right there.
Yeah, and Bladen Harper there makes a tackle. Bridge Creek only gaining about 3 yards, makes it 2nd and 7.
4:15 left. Ball on the 23. Morrow's going to look downfield. Got some pressure. Pressure. Oh, he throws.
Oh!
No, it wasn't. Badowski had a walk-in interception. He had a pick 6, and he knows it. He knows it.
That's like one of those where you're just like you're just so shocked the ball's like right in your hands, and he
man,
he was seeing
awesome.
end zone and he just drops it.
Yeah, he had his hands on it.
Gosh.
He's already He's already working on his touchdown dance.
Good job there by
Goodness.
Crew.
Oh, man, being in the right place
Yeah.
at the right time.
Didn't make the catch, bud, but you're in the right position.
Good pressure back there. Who was that, the lead guy back there that got the pressure? Was it Caden Armstrong again?
I think it was.
I seen Caden back there just disrupting. He's getting in the backfield every time. Be 3rd down and 7. Quick screen pass over there to 0, and he – oh,
nice.
there we go!
Bladen Harper.
That's a power drive right there. Bladen Harper comes up acting like this is the WWF and just picks him up and drives him into the turf.
Well, he's a wrestler, and that's a
Yeah.
wrestling move right there.
Oh, there ain't no doubt about that.
So,
And hopefully everything is good. We do have a Bobcat on the field, so we'll take a quick timeout while they tend to him. This is Duncan Demon football brought to you by Spark. All right, we're back. Good to see that young man was able to get up and get off the field on his own. So hopefully everything's good with him. Hey, it's a muggy night. It's kind of we got some moisture in the air. He could have been cramping. He could have got the breath knocked out of him, but
I'll go with the breath knocked out of him after that pile drive.
I think that's the right answer. Attaboy, Bladen Harper. All right, here we go. 3:48. We got 4th down. We're going to punt it. And the Demons are going to have another shot at this. Got Boston White back there. Makes a few guys miss. To the middle of the field. Boston returning punts. Like to see that. And the Demons are being business at the 48.
Yeah, good punt by Bridge Creek. Boston able to field it cleanly. Catches it. Gets about a 7-8 yard gain there. It's going to put the Demons pretty close to midfield around the 47, 48 yard line. So, man, if the Demons can find a way to get it in the end zone, not have any penalties here, man.
It would be, you feel like it'd be ball game.
Yeah, you feel like it would.
You
the
do.
way the defense has been playing tonight.
Yep. Defense has settled in quite a bit and is starting to really just impose their will. 1st down at the 48. And Tavion with the handoff to the outside. Good job, Tavion Holland down the sideline. Stiff arm. He's in. Tavion Holland, 3, 1, 2, 3 touchdowns. Tavion Holland.
Wow. First off, the Big Uglies opened up a big hole for him. He gets loose, just stiff arms a couple guys. Tippy toes that sideline like he has been. His other 2 touchdowns, and he's off to the races, man. He's just racking up the stats.
53-yard touchdown run for Tavion Holland. Mark it down. You got 53, you got 87, and you got 74. Tavion Holland is tearing it up tonight.
Oh, first play.
Yeah, first play of the drive. Salazar set for an extra point. And Salazar remains perfect with his extra points, and the Demons build on the lead 24-7 with 3:24 left in the 3rd quarter. This is Duncan Demon Football brought to you by Sparklight. All right, and we're back to Duncan Demon Football, brought to you by Sparklight. And it took one play and 53 yards, Cody, for Tavion Holland to score a touchdown.
Yeah, Tavion, he's just showing out tonight. He's had a great game. He's carrying the ball well. The offensive line's blocking well, opening up holes for him and Sawyer. Just doing an incredible job tonight.
Here's the kickoff to the sideline. It's going to be received by the Bobcats. He's going to switch directions. Tries to stay behind his blockers and stays on his feet. Boom! Taken down big time by Jack Lovett. Jack comes in and lays a big hit on him to take him down.
Yeah, good tackle there. Thought he was going to get loose for a second the way he
looked like he was going to.
The way he switched from one side of the field to the other, but good job by the Demon kickoff team to close in, make the tackle. Puts the ball at about the 36, 37-yard line.
Tavion Holland, man. Cody, this guy's having a night.
Man.
I can't believe it. 3:15 left in the game, or in the third quarter, excuse me. Morrow going for it, throwing a deep ball. He's got a guy wide open down the sideline, and he catches it. Camden Villagrana there to get the tackle. What happened there? Number 10 was all alone.
Yeah, I think Camden just lost him, got turned around, and that left the Bridge Creek wide receiver wide open.
29-yard line, first down.
Yeah, that's what Bridge Creek needed right there. I mean, you're down 24-7. Tavion just scored a long touchdown on you, and hey, why not? Go for it.
Yeah.
And number 10 was all by himself down there.
And it wasn't a great pass. He threw a
floater. It was floated up, but there was nobody around.
Yeah, nobody around.
And by the time Camden got over there, he kind of over adjusted a little bit, and he got some more yards. But see if the Demons can buckle in right here. Got a man coming in motion, first down, all the way down to the 29-yard line. And there's pressure. Pressure still coming. Did they get him? They meet in the backfield. Let's meet at the quarterback for a loss.
Flag on the play.
And there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, you had Warren Robinson back there. You had Crew Budowski, Caden Armstrong, all there to bring down Bridge Creek quarterback.
Yeah, what the penalty's probably going to be a hold on Bridge Creek, as they were trying some sort of, I don't know what kind of formation they were trying. They brought in a guy in motion in the backfield. You had two guys running out of it with Morrow, but he never gave the ball off to anybody. And we're going to wave off the flag, whatever happened. And it's going to be a loss. I think it's maybe a 1-yard loss. 2-yard loss there. I keep looking over at the scoreboard. I can't trust that guy anymore. He's let me down too many times. He's let me down too many times, Cody. Second down and 12. There, he fixed it. He heard me. Ball on the 29. Here's a snap. Quick pass over to the screen pass to the receiver. He's got behind his blocker. Gets shoved out of bounds. Hit pretty hard there at the
Ty Lane
25. Right near the 25. Ty Lane with the big hit there to knock him out of bounds. 3rd and 6 coming out. 2 minutes, 13 seconds left in the third. Demons have scored once in this half. Bridge Creek hasn't scored any. But they're threatening again in Demon territory at the 25-yard line. 3rd down and 6. Morrow at quarterback's done a good job tonight. Rolling, got some pressure. Throws us a rainbow pass. How in the world? How did number 10 catch that?
I mean, he just floated it up and comes down with it, and the Demon secondary is just lost.
I mean, just floated that up. I mean, I haven't seen the floater since Scuffy McGee. I mean, I don't know how we don't come up with that.
That was just he threw up a prayer, and they came down with it.
25-yard touchdown pass. And it was to number 10, the guy that caught the long ball a minute ago. Let's see what his name is. I got to give the man credit where credit is due. Jack Gherkin. Jack Gherkin is the man on that whole entire setup.
Extra point is no good.
Extra points no good, so the scores remains at, or the score is 24-13, 149 left in the third. We'll be back with more Duncan Demon football brought to you by Sparklight. And we're back. 149 left in the third quarter. The Bridge Creek Bobcats just won't go away, Cody.
No, and it was just a bunch of mental mistakes by the Demon defense. You know, that first long pass Bridge Creek threw, Camden got kind of turned around and lost the receiver there for that big gain. And then you had a number of Demons over there on that last touchdown catch. They just look lost.
And they're going to squib kick this one. And
get on the ball.
We can't get on it.
Good night.
Finally we did. Ooh, that was close,
Yeah.
close. The up man, the ball went out of his hands. I don't know who got on it, but I didn't see who got on it. Did you?
No, I didn't see who got on it, but I think the first guy to touch it was Cord Brown.
Yeah.
And then one of the Demons jumped on it. But those little squib kicks that are real short, you got to get on the ball.
It was a good idea. The ball had a spin to it, and it was a sideways. It was the ball was spinning a vertical.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was a hard spin to get. Duncan's going to have it on their own 37-yard line, and let's see if they can answer and go ahead and put this game away. Hand off to Tavion. No, Sawyer keeps it. Oh, and the defense is on at that time. Sawyer literally did not have anywhere to go. They really brought a blitz that time. Duncan didn't read it, and Sawyer paid for it in the backfield.
Yeah, he got sandwiched between two Bridge Creek players and had nowhere to go.
I don't know how they got back there so fast. I mean, they must have not been blocked at all or blitzed. That was a 4-yard loss. And, you don't want to lose your momentum. I mean,
no.
Bridge Creek can snatch this momentum back from you. I know it's still a two-possession game. Well, really, it's not a two-possession game. Here's a quick throw over in the middle, and he hangs on to it. Is that Bladen Harper right there? Bladen Harper with a big reception all the way down to the 40-yard line. And what a pass by Sawyer Rice to put it where only Bladen could get to.
Yeah, he sits in the pocket. He's patient and delivers a strike.
Hurry up offense. Get down there. Tavion spins out.
It's going to be a false start.
A whistle. False start, yeah.
And we got a flag.
Man, I like it. So Bladen Harper has a pile drive in this quarter and a big first down catch.
He's having a heck of a quarter.
I like it. I like it. False start. Demons trying to hurry up down there. And, you got 57 seconds left in the third. A lot of times when you get down there and hurry up like that, it's just asking a lot for the linemen. I mean, speaking as a former lineman myself, you're asking an awful lot for them big boys to get down there and get set.
Right.
But here we go. They've been practicing it. Sawyer's going to keep this up the middle. Got some blocking bounce to the outside. That's the moves we love to see. Sawyer takes it to the out of bounds. Gets hit a little bit in the white. No flag, no foul.
There is a flag.
Nope, there is a flag.
Yeah, right over here on this near sideline.
I wonder if that's going to be on a holding on Duncan, which is possible. Or did they flag him getting hit out of bounds?
Yeah, it's going to be on Duncan.
Oh my Lord! They called it on Boston White. Boston was the one over there arguing it. Here we go. Flags flying again.
7-yard line, still first down.
And they called a holding penalty there, so that'll put the the Demons just midfield, just on the Bobcat side at the 47. And Sawyer Rice is going to be first down. Oh, blitz coming, and
That's backwards. You got to get on the ball.
Goodness.
That was backwards. It's Bridge Creek ball.
Wow.
Tavion's got to recognize that's a backwards pass.
Great time to call the blitz if you're a coach for the Bridge Creek Bobcats, and they came in. I don't know how we're not picking the blitz up, Cody, that bad. That's 2 plays in a row that or 2 plays on this drive that we are not picking up that blitz. Like nobody's even hitting these guys.
Nope.
That guy was in the backfield before Sawyer could even do anything. There was a guy on Sawyer and Tavion.
Yep.
And, yeah, you're right. You have to be aware in that situation. If it's a backfield pass and you don't catch it, then you got to get on it.
Yeah, he just stood there. Like, you got to be aware. Demons are losing all momentum here at the end of this third quarter.
Yep, they have lost the momentum. That right there just took it. Ball at the 44. Morrow rolling out, looking to throw. He's going to keep it, and he's going to go down the sideline, and he's going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, he picked up about 13 yards. They're going to give him a good spot.
And this is Bridge Creek climbing back into this thing. If they go down there and score, this is a whole new game, Cody. Whole new game.
First down.
All the things that has happened to the Demons, though, tonight, you can say they've done it to themselves. Some mistakes, definitely. Some not like that play, like that last play, not paying attention. You got to fall on the ball. You got to be aware. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Bridge Creek trying to dig into this lead. They've already scored once on their last possession. They're in Demon territory. They've been living there all night. Quarterback's going to pop this ball out to number 10, and they have got this defense on their heels right now. Rolling out and throwing to number 10, who had the touchdown catch in the last drive. And the Bobcats are on their way, picking up another first down. And there's an injured player, that Bobcat, on the field. See if he's going to stay down, if they're going to work on him. We might just stay here since we're about to take a timeout in 10 seconds anyway, depending on how long he's down. But, man, Cody, the momentum, the things that have just now happened all of a sudden, and I'll have to go back and watch it later what happened here on this last drive. But the Bobcats all of a sudden dialed up 2 blitz packages that we were not able to block.
Yeah, I just think they're being unaccounted for, and the offensive line is just letting them through.
You know, in Sawyer and Tavion's defense on that last play, it's hard to execute a play whenever you've got the guys coming in the backfield before. I mean, they nearly beat the snap into Sawyer's hands. That's how fast that linebacker was back there.
No,
he almost beat the snap.
Yeah.
Now then you throw it out to Tavion. Tavion looks up. He's got a guy in his face. And, boy, it was just a whole bad situation there. And good to see that guy up. That is Jake Gherkin. Let me look at that. Yeah, Jake Gherkin. He caught the long touchdown, the 25-yard touchdown pass a minute ago. And he caught the big play for a first down earlier and also just made that first down. And he's going to come off the field. Ball's going to be on the 20-yard line. It'll be first down. Bobcats, man, Duncan defense is going to have to do something right here, Cody.
I mean, where's Zion Butler been? You know, we need him. We need him and Billy to, make some plays here. We need some sacks, some tackles for loss.
You really haven't. We haven't had a chance to really call Zion or Billy or Onyx in much in this second half. We've got Caden Armstrong has been back there a few times. And looks like they're going to let it run out, and that will do it for the third quarter. We've got us a good one here in Bridge Creek. It ain't over like we thought it was. 24-13, Demons up, but Bobcats threatening. We'll be back. This is Duncan Demon Football brought to you by Sparklight.
20-yard line.
All right, it's first down at the 20-yard line for the Bobcats. It's the start of the fourth quarter. This is Duncan Demon football brought to you by Sparklight. Here's Mario's going to keep it, rolling out, throwing to the end zone, tipped off the receiver. Nobody back there to get the interception. And that third quarter, they traded up. Demons and Bobcats traded off touchdowns. But, Cody, I think it's pretty safe to say the Bobcats, they got all the momentum going in, even though they're down 24-13.
Yeah, when it was 24-7, to them it wasn't over.
Oh, no.
They've got all the momentum back.
I felt like, too, man, we Duncan just kind of eased up a little.
Yeah.
When we got that 27 or 24-7 lead, it's like, man, guys, this game's not over. This team's playing until the end. Here we go, second down. Quick screen pass to the outside. Got some good blocking there. Demons trying to get over there to get him before he gets to the first down, and they do.
Yeah, he's going to be down about the 15-yard line with about 3, maybe 4 yards to go. Yeah, 3rd and 4 here. 11 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Big time stand if we can come up with it here. It'll be the fourth stand we've had in the red zone.
Yeah, they've been in this position before tonight.
Rolling out, Morrow looking to throw. Thrown to the end zone, and it is caught. And touchdown Bridge Creek as Morrow throws a 15-yard strike. Who caught it? I didn't see it. Was it number 10?
I think it was number 1.
Number 1? I was fixing to say it might have been 10 again. I think you're right. Lathan McKnight.
I'm not sure if number 10 has been back in the game yet.
That was just a really good play call there on the Morrow rolling out, baiting the defense in, and there was nobody over there. I mean, nobody accounted for him.
No, he's wide
Looks like
open.
they're going to go for 2. Morrow rolling out. He's going to throw it into the end zone, and they get it.
Wow.
2-point conversion is good, and it is a 21-24 ball game. Somebody go tell the Demons this one ain't over. Demons got the lead, 24-21. We'll be back with more Duncan Demon football brought to you by Sparklight.
Demons lead 24-21.
11 minutes remaining here in Bridge Creek, and the Demons find themselves in a dog fight. It was 24-7. Cody, just earlier in this quarter, the Bobcats have come back, scoring 14 points to make this 21-14. Onside kick. Demons do recover. I think we got it. Man, it looked like Duncan had it.
He jumped on it and lost it. I think he got it back.
Oh, what a gamble by the coach.
Warren Robinson there with the recovery.
Wow, what a gamble. Hey, I don't blame him, because if you get that, oh, my Lord.
You have
this
nothing
place
to lose.
Erupts.
Yeah, you have nothing to lose.
Hey, they cheered the loudest they've cheered all game on that last touchdown. I was wondering if these guys were if these fans over here was even rooting for Bobcats to win. I'm glad they have some life. Duncan's going to have the ball at midfield on the 48, and you know, you got to go score.
Got to.
You got to quit playing this. I mean, you got to go get aggressive and go score. I mean, no more. This line has got to step up. They're going to bring the blitz right now. It looks like it's a 4-man front, 4-man coming, but watch where that blitz come in. Tavion with the carry up the middle. Flag comes in,
Holding.
of course. And that will be probably a holding on the Demons, so that's going to back them up after Tavion had a 5-yard, probably four-yard carry.
These penalties are getting a little ridiculous. You can't win ball games when you have, close to 20 penalties in a game.
Oh Lord, no way. You sure can't. And you can talk about this is the first game and all that, which is understandable because that is you do have times whenever first game's going to be rusty, but man, this has been a lot.
Well, it's been like this. Even last year they were very penalty heavy. It's just something they got to work on.
I wish I was keeping track. I always keep track of the penalties, and I didn't do it tonight. I would love to know the total number of penalties. Second down at the 41-yard line. Second down and long. Sawyer with a quick pass over to Boston White. They have defended well. Boston's making guys miss. Gets back over, crosses the 45-yard line. Still far away from the original line of scrimmage. Got a lot of ground to make up for the Demons here.
Yeah, it's a screen pass over there to the Demons sideline to Boston White. Picks up about 5, maybe 6 yards on the play.
Yeah, I think you just can't panic here if you're Duncan.
Yeah.
You got the ball, you got the lead. Don't force anything. Rice with the high snap. Oh, the blitz is there again.
I mean,
for some reason, our offensive linemen, they're on the ground, and the defensive linemen or at the defense is in the backfield.
They come in untouched.
Those blitzers, I mean, we are not picking that blitz up at all. I wasn't watching the linebackers on that play. The play before they backed out on the screen, it's almost like they know what we're about to call. Third and long. High snap. Sawyer, pressure, throws a dart downfield. My goodness, what a pass. Just couldn't get it there to Boston White as he had coverage, but just couldn't lay it in there, and man.
Yeah, way too much on it.
Well, Cody, that is definitely not what you wanted.
No.
Not only did you not move the ball, but you went backwards. You didn't get a first down, and now your defense is about to go back out on the field against an offense that's red hot.
Yeah, the defense is tired. Most of these guys play both ways. So it's just, just no momentum.
Caleb Davis with a big leg. You got to get it down there, let it roll. That is a big, big punt right there to put the Bobcats inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah, somebody's got to make a play.
Needed that.
Someone's got to make a play on this Demon defense. You got to get some kind of spark going. You need a turnover. You need something to light a fire underneath this team because they're just dead in the water right now.
Yeah, I'm just really curious at that blitz, man. I'm just wanting to know why we could not pick that up. Sawyer twice had no time. Anyway, now the defense has to do the same thing. Maybe we should call a couple of blitz packages, get back there in the backfield. Mario rolling out.
Got all day.
Moving his feet around. There
Good
we go.
job.
Caden Armstrong and
Slammed him.
Crew Badowski.
Wow.
We got a couple guys that can sack the quarterback too.
Good job, Caden Armstrong, Crew Budowski with the sack. Huge. That was just huge.
Looks like they're going to give it just a 2-yard loss.
Yeah.
They're going to give him his forward motion, but
it looked like more than that.
It was more than that. They shouldn't get. I mean, he lost 5 yards on that play. Second down and 12, ball at the 12-yard line. See if the Demons can get back there and do it again. Here comes the pass. Armstrong there. Oh, he got it caught. midfield, and the Demons hit him hard. As soon as he catches the ball, the pass is completed at the 20. Just a slant over the middle, getting behind the linebackers. And you got to hand it to their receivers, man. They hang on to the ball. When they do catch it, they hang on. Ty Lane slow to get up. Looks like he's got a stinger shaking his arm. Ty Lane's going to stay in.
Yeah, and Caden Armstrong gets in the backfield, applies the pressure. Quarterback just gets rid of it quick, finds a man right there in the middle of the field. Ty Lane just lays a huge hit, and he's feeling it right now. But, man, this is a big down. It's 3rd and short. You have to stop him here.
3rd and 3. Got to have a stop. Ball on the 21, 7:52 left in the game. Bridge Creek got the momentum. There's a handoff. No, Morrow's going to keep it. Throws over the middle. He's got a wide open man again behind the defense. For some reason, we can't stop him. Down the sideline, out of bounds, and Bridge Creek threatening to take the lead in this game as they keep getting receivers down wide open.
Yeah, just wide open in the middle of the field. There's nobody there. He's wide open, and he's probably the fastest kid on their team.
All the way down.
Yeah. He's a little guy, man, and he is very quick.
All the way down to the 10-yard line.
Wow.
And this is just, man, this is unbelievable.
Yeah,
our defense, we can't hardly get any, I don't know what's going on back there. It's guys are getting behind our defense, and they're wide open.
Yeah,
you got to hand it to Morrow, man. He's having pressure, and he's still able to get that ball. He's throwing off his back foot.
Yeah.
7:26 left.
Man.
Bobcats looking to take the lead. Keeping it, RPO. Morrow keeping it, driving forward. Demons got to dig deep right here, man. They have got to dig deep to keep them from getting in the end zone. But, man, you almost just you feel like it's inevitable the way the Bridge Creek is playing in the second half.
Yeah.
They're just playing with so much more aggression than Duncan, and it's just like everything they're doing is working.
Well, they've made the right adjustments, and Duncan hasn't. It's just clear to see. Man, it's just disappointing how this second half has just turned out from the lead they had.
It started off so good.
Yeah.
Scoring 24-7. Yeah. We're thinking, hey, this game's over. And, man, here they come. 2nd down and goal from the 5. Demon defense has stopped them. They run into each other. Miscommunication. Oh, flag. Or timeout. I think Coach called a timeout. Boy, he called that in the perfect time because that play was going to get busted up.
Man.
So, I mean, Duncan came in. They had a lot of momentum, and then you give it right back to them. And it seems like Duncan it's like they're working against themselves right now.
Yeah.
Nothing's going their way. The defense all of a sudden, what that looked so good. I thought the defense played really good in the first half. You know, they had to have a couple of stops, but this half, though, the defense looks totally different.
Yep.
Even though we're getting some pressure, there's just guys running free downfield.
Yeah, and it goes back to the penalties. We haven't been disciplined at all. We're letting guys, wide open in the middle of the field. We're not picking up the blitz. It's just Bridge Creek has done a good job of, making adjustments, and Duncan hasn't.
They have definitely made the adjustments they needed to make, and they haven't given up because it down 24-7 would have been real easy for a team to be like, man, this team's too much. But they have done the opposite. It almost like it fueled them and gave them more fire. Second and goal from the 5. 6:28 left in the game. Demons trying to hang on to the lead. The good thing is if Bridge Creek does score, Demons have plenty of time. Morrow's going to roll out. He's got his lead blocker. He's going to have the end zone. Touchdown. He goes in for the touchdown. Morrow with a 5-yard touchdown run. And you can hear the Bridge Creek fans are awake now as we're sitting right in the middle of them. And they have come back from 24-7 to take the lead.
Yeah, the quarterback just keeps the ball. Keaton Morrow, he runs to the far pylon and is able to get into the end zone as he dives, scores the touchdown. And that's going to put them up 27-24 with the extra point pending here in Bridge Creek with all the momentum in this game.
Extra point coming up here. This will make it a 28-24 game if they're able to get this. The last one was missed. We jump off sides.
Movement prior to the snap. We have offsides against the Demons.
I tell you what, man, I take my hat off to Morrow.
Yeah, no, he's a very good quarterback.
I really, really do. Keaton Morrow has played a phenomenal game, and they got a special player in him because he makes the right decisions, and man, he doesn't get rattled.
No, not
There's
at all.
been times in the pocket where I thought he was done. I mean, I really did, and he has totally just taken this game over in this second half. This kid has just they're lucky to have a guy like that. That is for sure.
Yeah,
a lot of quarterbacks would have folded up down 24-7, but not Morrow.
Yeah, they're going to go for 2 here.
Yeah, and I don't blame them.
No.
I really don't. Here we go, 2-point conversion. Morrow is going to keep it. He's going to throw it. He's got the option to keep it, and he runs over one of our Demons to plow his way in for the 2-point conversion. And, of course, a flag flies and a hat.
Yeah,
and
that's going to be on
all
the
kinds
Demons.
of bad stuff is going on down there for the Demons.
Yep, you can't lose your cool in that situation, and that's what Duncan did.
So not only does Morrow get the touchdown, he gets the 2-point conversion and gets the Demons to get chippy and get a flag. So Duncan's going to have to – they're going to have to kick – Duncan is going to get hit horrible field position the next possession.
Yeah, it's just not a good look when, you lose your cool and you're going to get, a couple unsportsmanlike penalties here. It's just Duncan just losing everything that they've got right now.
Well, it has been all Bridge Creek in this the last the last part of this half. That's for sure. Duncan came out, scored pretty strong there, made a good showing in the first of that third quarter. But man, after that, it has been all Bridge Creek here. They have scored on their last 3 possessions and taken the lead with the 2-point conversion, 29-24. And man, if you're Duncan, I mean, it's 6 minutes and 22 seconds left in this game. You got plenty of time, but it's time to wake up.
Yeah.
I mean, it is time to wake up and get back in this ball game. We have the talent, we have the kids, we have the coaches, we know we can do it. We just got to go take this game, go score. Because right now, Bridge Creek is believing the upset is going to happen.
I think what you want to do as an offense for Duncan, you want to keep the ball in Sawyer's hands.
Absolutely, yes.
Let him roll out, let him run. He has the speed. Get these guys to the edge, Tavion and Sawyer, and see if they can run it out there in the open field and see if they can do something with it and get a little spark going.
Yeah, we said it right there at that Duncan's last possession. They went 3 and out, and they lost yardage and didn't take hardly any time off the clock, and it was just like penalty hurt them, and then of course the blitzing this half it's been just something that Duncan has not been able to pick up in this half. This is crazy. I've never seen this. They're kicking off from Duncan's 30. I've never seen that.
Wow. They must have had 2, 3, 4 unsportsmanlike.
I don't know how many penalties they racked up. I've never seen a team kick into another team from the team's 30.
Jeez.
I mean, I hope they kick it out of bounds.
They're gonna kick an onside here. Is what they're gonna do.
I would. Why would you not?
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. I would kick an onside kick without and I hope we're ready for it. Yeah, they got the ball position for onside. It's so funny that I've never seen this. It just looks so weird. Looks like you're watching like a Little League game or something. Here's the onside kick.
He messed that up. Duncan didn't have to jump on that.
I know. That's scary.
Good night.
That scared me too. I was like, oh, no, don't touch it. Don't touch it. All right, so Duncan's going to have the ball on the, the 20? Where's it at?
About the 25-yard line.
25.
24.
So, in the earlier, Duncan had the luxury of saying, okay, we got the lead. They got the momentum, and we still had the lead. We got to do. We at least can hang on to the ball. We can't say that now.
No.
Now it's go time. You don't have the lead anymore. It's 29-24. You've given that lead up. 3 touchdowns in this half. So now Duncan's got to get aggressive and get back to playing like they played earlier. This is how you do it with Sawyer Rice. Sawyer's legs is how you get back into this game. Sawyer with the big run takes off just short of the first down.
Geez, the blitz went right up the middle, and we finally were able to pick it up. I believe it was Tavion stepped up there and took on that blitzing linebacker there, and Sawyer was able to get loose for first down there. So good start here for the Demons. Just got to make sure you hold off on the penalties and pick up that blitz.
Yeah, this is a drive. I mean, if I'm Coach Terry in the offense, I'm saying who's my best player on the team. My best player on offense is Sawyer Rice. We're gonna use him.
Yep.
I'm not gonna keep this thoroughbred in the stable. I'm gonna let him out and let him run.
There you go.
Yeah, I got him. Cross the line. Oh, what? Timeout?
Why are we calling a timeout?
God, we're going to be out of timeouts, Cody. I think that
that was our first.
Oh, that was
We've
our
got
first?
3.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Now we have 2. Man, that was about to be an offside.
All right, well, let's take a timeout with them real quick. Why don't we?
Yep.
We'll be back with more Duncan Demon football brought to you by Sparklight. All right, we're back. 5:18 left in the game. Demons got the ball, and they are down. Sawyer Rice gets out of a jam right there, has to go up high and get the ball. He's trying to get away from players, getting all the way down across the 40, trying to outrun that defense.
Wow.
Not many quarterbacks could have made that happen right there, Cody. Sawyer Rice with a bad snap, went up and got it, almost lost it, and then was able to pick up positive yards, getting down to the 43-yard line. But the Demons need a first down. It's going to be 2nd down and 2. High snap again. Sawyer looking. Bouncing to the outside. He's got to run. He's going to throw a quick pass, and it is caught at the sideline, and he goes out of bounds. Nice catch made there by Jackson Wisdom. Comes up with the first down catch.
Well, good job by Sawyer. Another high snap. He's able to gather it. Rolls out to his left and is able to find Jackson Wisdom, number 11, over there on the Bridge Creek sideline. Good catch.
First catch by Jackson tonight, a senior. Sawyer trying to draw him off sides. 4 minutes left in the game. Demons across field, threatening. And this is what they got to do. This has got to be a scoring drive for Duncan. It'd be nice to take all the time up and leave them with none. Rice bouncing to the outside. Got pressure coming in the backside. Gets rid of it just in time.
Jeez.
Throws it out of bounds. Incomplete.
Number 62 is right on his tail. But good job.
Scared me.
Yeah, good job by Sawyer.
Me and you both are up here trying to get Sawyer to hear us.
Yeah, I know, right?
Around.
Yeah, good job by Sawyer not recognizing that nobody's open. He throws it out of bounds.
He felt the pressure coming from the backside. Brown's going to check in, number 23. Tavion Holland in the backfield. Here's the handoff to Holland. Holland being patient. Bounce to the outside. Tavion Holland's going. Oh, he trips up. Man, it looked like Tavion was going to have another one.
Turf monster got him.
Tavion was about to have a 44-yard.
And it's a holding on Duncan.
Dang.
course.
Oh, my Lord.
Golly, man.
Boo, refs, boo. I think that guy from White Hat graduated from Bridge Creek.
Man, this is frustrating.
Yeah. Class of 72, proud of it. Lord of mercy. That makes me so mad. In the hole again. Demons now down 2 sticks. Got to get 2 sticks to get the first down. Sawyer Rice looking to throw. He's going to throw over the middle. He's got his man too high. Too high. Boston White can't bring it in. It's going to be 3rd and long. Man, I'd rather see Sawyer bring it down and run.
Yeah.
We need big yards right now. We don't need to.
Yeah, we've had a lot of success running the ball this drive.
3rd and 20. I mean, you got to get half of this back. That penalty was a killer. I don't think we can express how much of a killer that penalty right there just was. How much of a drive killer that was. We had first down. Tavion had a first down all the way down to the 30, and now you're 3rd and 20 at the 46 on the other side of the field. Bad, terrible penalty. Blitz coming. Down the field. Uh-oh. Oh, just out of reach.
That'll bring up 4th down.
I can't believe it, Cody.
Well,
4th and 20.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to connect on these deep passes. They've all been, slightly overthrown.
4th and 20.
And Demons are going to punt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think you have to.
Yeah, you got to.
You got 2 timeouts. You have you can't go for it. You can't go for it 4th and 20 here. If you don't get it, the game's over. But the defense is really going to have to step up. Here comes the snap. Oh, almost blocked.
Good punt.
Good punt by Caleb Davis. Gets it down there. Fair catch is made. So, Demons threaten, but a crucial penalty.
Yeah,
Cody.
crucial holding call.
Penalty changed everything.
Yeah,
that penalty changed a lot, and it quite possibly could have. I mean, it could have changed the outcome of this game right there. If Duncan had a good chance there going down the scoring. A lot of holding calls. Bridge Creek will have the ball on the 16-yard line. Demons trailing 29-24. They've given up 3 straight touchdowns in this half. Demons at one point had a 24-7 lead in this game. It has evaporated. Bridge Creek believes they can do it. They're in line. They're wanting this upset. Demons have to stand up strong here on defense. Throws the ball over to 0. Nobody accounts for him. And once again, guys are getting wide open downfield. Morrow is just an architect out there. He's spreading the Demons out. He's getting them to think he's going to do this, and he throws the other way. He's just been a very impressive quarterback.
Yeah, he just rolls out to his right, and there's a guy standing over there on the sideline near him, and he just dumps it out to him wide open, and it's worked all night. He picks up about 9 yards, makes it 2nd and 1.
2 minutes, 51 seconds left. Now the clock goes. No timeouts for the Demons. You have to get a stop. I mean, you really do.
No, thank you.
You have to get a stop. I mean, you really got to get something here. You got to get a turnover or something. Here's a play in the backfield. There we go. That's what we need. Play for a loss. Got a 1-yard loss there. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 2 or 3 instead of 3rd down and 1. I guess it's going to be 3rd down and a long 1. I'd say more like 3rd down and it's close. I guess there's no gain. Demons going to call a timeout there.
That was hard to pass up. A Bridge Creek cheerleader just offered me cookies.
Was it for free?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, I should have took them.
His fundraiser, but man.
Hey, we ain't supporting Bridge Creek, by God. We buy cookies for Duncan cheerleaders.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, the season, we didn't get a chance to talk about it, but, man, we're at the beginning of a new school year. Matt Terry's in his 3rd year. We've got all kinds of good stuff happening. Softball's going. They're on a winning streak. They're having a fantastic year. I don't have the record in front of me, but softball's playing good. Girls volleyball's ranked. They've lost, I think, 2 games this year.
Wow.
They just dropped a tough one the other night to, let's see, where were we at? I can't remember. I was there. I can't believe
They
I don't
won the
remember. It was
El
Thursday
Reno
night.
tournament, right?
Went up to El Reno, won that El Reno tournament. A lot of good stuff's going on right now. A lot of good sports going on, and this is the time to get out and support these Duncan Demon athletes. We've got them all over the place, and it's a fun time of year. It's the beginning of the school year when everything kicks off.
Yep.
We'll be back. We'll be at home next week for the first home game of the season. Demons need a big stop right here. Quarterback keeper right up the middle. Man, that's going to be close. Okay, ref's already giving it to him. Call it dead. Good night. What are these refs? See, I have a problem with this. At some point, you got to say the play's over.
Yeah.
And that's how it was earlier with that guy. They let that guy just keep pushing. At some point, you got to say, man,
Yeah.
you got to stop it, especially when the time's ticking off right now. Duncan has one timeout left. There's 2 minutes left in the game. And, man, Cody, that
probably does it.
I think that does. I
Yeah.
think that does it. I don't think we can do anything. We can't stop the clock. And in hindsight,
2 minutes remaining in the fourth
in
quarter.
hindsight, you don't punt. In hindsight, you go for it, but
Yeah.
it's 4th and 20. How can you?
Well,
So
you punt
the
it
pen-
hoping for a
the
stop.
penalty,
you know,
the
so.
penalty hurt. Or
Ball!
turnover.
Duncan got the ball.
Ball comes up. It's recovered by the
Oh
defense.
my
Wow.
gosh! There's life. I
You
can't
gotta
believe
be kidding
it.
me. Wow.
I can't believe it. Bridge Creek thought they had it. They thought they were just going to run the clock out. And there's life left in the Demons. Who forced the turnover?
I'm not sure, but man, just the game that Keaton Morrow has had tonight, and then he
Gosh.
comes up and fumbles here.
8-yard line.
Man, it's just it's good for Duncan, but man, you kind of feel for the kid. But
Oh,
Duncan
yeah.
Duncan has an opportunity here. Let's see if they can make the most out of it.
Yeah, I feel terrible for Keaton Morrow, but after a fumble like that, here we go. Demons coming out at the 28-yard line. Let's see what. Oh, we got a delay of game.
How?
Good Lord.
How?
Are you serious? When did the play clock start?
I mean, they literally just got out there.
That's what I'm saying. When did they start the play clock? As soon as the.
As soon as he fumbled the ball, I mean, my goodness.
That's crazy. Telling you, man, that referee graduated from Bridge Creek. Here we go. 1 minute. Rice looking downfield. Oh, he's got to go. He got to get out of that pocket, Rice. He's got it. I don't know how he got out of there. Sawyer Rice going down the sideline. Sawyer Rice still on his feet. He's pushing forward all the way down inside the 5.
At the 1 yard
Oh,
line.
my goodness. Oh, my goodness. How did he get out of that? I can't believe it.
I mean, he broke
can't
two-
believe it.
He broke not one but 2 tackles in the backfield and is able to get away, scrambles to the far sideline, and is able to get the ball down to the 2, maybe the 1.5 yard line. And Demons are looking to score here with about 1 minute 20 seconds. Clock is ticking.
That is an unbelievable
Wow.
play by Sawyer.
That just shows
To get
the
out of that,
athlete
they
he
had
is.
him in the backfield.
They
2
did.
different times. I can't believe he got out of it. First down and goal. Rice to Holland. Pushing
Tavion
forward.
gets
Tavion.
in.
Touchdown, Demons! Demons reclaim the lead with 1:02
Wow.
left.
Holland across the line for a touchdown.
Tavion Holland with his 4th touchdown of the game.
Tavion Holland from 2 years out. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 yards out. Tavion Holland with his 4th touchdown of the game. Wow. What a play by Sawyer Rice, though. That's like the play of the game. To get all the way down there and give Tavion a chance after a turnover. Cody, this game was over.
Oh. Man, unbelievable. Demons going for 2 here.
Rice in the end zone, and did we pull it
Got
in?
it.
But there's a flag over here.
Of course.
On the play.
God.
So the guy away, this,
I
man,
think-
that stuff.
I think
Let's see.
yeah. Illegal man downfield. How? Golly, man.
The ref farthest from the play calls it.
Jeez.
Farthest from the play calls it.
Illegal,
again.
Illegal man downfield. I mean, God, what are we doing up
I don't
front?
feel like we had enough time for a lineman to get that far downfield.
It didn't seem like it at all.
I mean, the play was a bang play. You Sawyer took the snap, rolled out, threw it to the end zone. You didn't even have enough time for your lineman to get down there. So that's that bridge. That's that
Yeah.
Bridge Creek graduate class of '82.
Golly.
I'm just kidding,
That's
y'all.
all right.
I know the deal. I know these guys don't care who wins. It's still though frustrating.
Man, just the way the penalty flags have been flying, it's just, man, it's frustrating.
It's crazy. This crew's tight. They're tight. Here, let's do it again. Rice is going. He's throwing in the end zone.
Gotta bat it down.
Batted down. Boy, he was going for Brown wide open
Yeah.
over here. Oh, my goodness.
That's okay. We know they don't have a field goal kicker, so you just got to keep them out of the end zone.
That's right,
I mean-
Cody. I like that. Wow. Are we really going to end the game number 2 on a 1-point win again?
That's to be determined here.
That's what's going to happen. I mean, that's what it looked like is going to happen. This is crazy. What a series of events here in these last couple minutes. Bridge Creek looked like they were going to ice this thing with the first down. It looked like it was over with just a little over a minute left in the game. Morrow, who's played a fantastic game, quarterback keeper around the end, fumbles. And I got to go back and look on the film and see who caused that fumble.
Yeah.
And Demons recover. Sawyer Rice pulls his best Houdini act we've seen him ever do in the backfield. Go down the sideline, set up Holland for a 2-yard touchdown to give Tavion Holland his 4th touchdown of the day. I mean,
Ugh,
Cody,
it's just crazy.
this
I got a
is
headache.
week 1.
I know. Yeah,
This is week 1. Actually,
Yeah.
it's week 0.
Yeah, Demons score early in the third quarter, show no life the rest of the second half. And then Bridge Creek fumbles as they're trying to ice the game, close it out. And then, bam, Duncan scores late in this fourth quarter. And we'll see if the defense can answer the call here, see if they can force a turnover or maybe a turnover on downs is something to end this game.
Ball kick end over end. It's going to bounce. And the Bridge Creek, boy, they barely get on it. The Bobcats almost messed that up. And that was a really good kickoff as the ball bounced end over end. Bridge Creek, man, that was close. You got the ball on the 40. And, hey, you know what? It ain't over. With this Morrow kid, he's a good quarterback. We've seen him do some special things today. And the Demon defense better tighten up and get ready because Bridge Creek's coming, and they've had a lot of open guys running downfield. They've gotten behind the Duncan defense several times, so let's see what happens here. Boston White, free safety back here on the other side is Camden Villagrana. They
Backwards
throw a quick pass. It's
You
a
got to
another
intercept
pass
that.
here coming
Intercept
down.
it.
So
Yes!
ices it. That's ball game right there. Bridge Creek trying some trickery, and it backfires on them. And Sawyer Rice, the man, comes up with
his
the big interception.
Second interception tonight. You just knew that was going to be intercepted when he threw that ball up in the air. He threw a floater. It was
Yeah.
up for grabs. You just knew if Sawyer was in that area, he was going to go up and get it.
Trying the old double pass, the flea flicker, if you will, down the field. And, boy, you just can't throw in the middle when Sawyer Rice is done. So
No.
you can basically stick a pitchfork in them. They're done, right,
Yep.
Cody?
Yeah, and these Bridge Creek fans, they're getting up to go to the parking lot. So we'll see y'all later.
We have been sitting here amongst them tonight. And
We're right in the middle
we've
of them.
received some dirty looks, I ain't going to lie. Still are. They're not near as hospitable as the folks in Cache were last year, but hey,
Hey,
at least they're not threatening to fight us yet.
right.
There we go. That's the greatest play of the day right there. The victory formation as Sawyer Rice comes in, gets 2 interceptions in this game. Tavion Holland, 4 touchdowns. Man, Cody.
Yeah, what a game by
What a game
Tavion.
to win. The Demons are going to get out of here, Bridge Creek, with another 1-point win. Last year's game ended 13-12, and it was a defensive lockdown.
Yep.
This year's game had kind of a little bit of everything. You had good offense, you had good defense.
You had 100 penalties.
Yeah, oh yeah, at least 100 penalties. And Duncan is again, for 2 years in a row, going to get away with a 1-point victory over a pretty good Bridge Creek Bobcat team. I take my hat off tomorrow.
Yeah.
He
Man.
played a fantastic game. You guys here, Bridge Creek, have you a good one right there in that young man. He played an excellent game, and this team is going to go on to win a lot of games this year, I promise you. Duncan, they start their season off 1-0 thanks to Sawyer Rice, Tavion Holland, and the boys. Sparklight Player of the game, Cody. I don't know even. It's so hard to pick that one.
Man, we'll go with the offense and a defensive player. So you go first. Who's your offensive player of the game?
There's no way. There's just no way that I can't give it to Tavion Holland for what he's done tonight. And I think the reason why we're going to do it this way because Sawyer Rice is going to get the defensive player of the game.
Yeah, I mean he gets 2 interceptions tonight.
Yeah.
1 in the first half, then the one here to seal the game. So yeah, Tavion, offensive player of the game, and Sawyer Rice, the defensive player of the game. It wasn't pretty tonight. A lot of good things happened, but a lot of bad and negative things happened that the Demons have to work on. But the main thing is you come out with a W.
That's the positive thing is what we can tell. We had no injuries. Everybody came out unscathed. Everyone's healthy. We got tested. You know, it looked like there for a second Duncan had a chance for a big blowout win, and it looked like at 24-7, like, okay, if we get a hold on this thing, we can really blow it out of the water. And then you got tested. So as a coach, it's not good on your stress level and your heart rate, but I would kind of like to see that. How did my team respond when a team come back and hit you in the mouth a couple times? And the Demons responded really well at 1 minute, little over a minute, man. I thought it was iced.
I know.
I thought it was over when Bridge Creek got that first down, but just tells you the heart that this Duncan Demons team has. So next week we'll be at home at Halliburton Stadium. We got Cache Bulldogs coming in town. Demons defeated Cache last year. We want everybody to come, support the Demons, pack the house out, and it's going to be a great season. Looking forward to doing a lot of good things with Duncan. Thank you, Sparklight. Thanks to Craig Lovett over here producing our game tonight, keeping us in line. And we also want to say thanks to Sparklight, our sponsor. We couldn't do it without them. And Allison Sperlin, the new communications director at Duncan, she did a lot of stuff for us, helping us do this. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for spending your evening with us. This has been Duncan Demon Football, brought to you by Sparklight.